I need a beer, Colt. Thank you. I need a real beer. I'll take a beer. Shit, I'll even start smoking cigars. Why not? It's all good in the hood, as they say. I hope you're doing well, sir. Oh, well. I just got me a thing of chocolate milk and just chugging along, chugging along. And that's about what, it's about that. Waiting for the usual riffraff of characters to come in. I don't think we'll see Elvis tonight. I'll be shocked. I will be shocked if Elvis comes in here and yeah, I doubt it. But hey, you never know. So, just for the record, I think Florida A&M with cheat codes can beat the Lions anytime. He ain't in here yet. Uh, I don't know anything about that particular stuff, but hey, why not? If it's expensive, it better be good shit. That's when you cut it in multiples of 12 and just smoke the little tiny ones, the little baby ones. And that seems to work there. So, oh, there we go. Colt, your favorite person's coming up, but I got some ground rules. Don't go over the same old stuff with him again, because I don't know. We're gonna do some different stuff today. So here he is. You know him, you love him. Hell, you see him all the time. You know who I'm talking about. Wait a minute. There we go.
Go Detroit. That's all I can say.
Go Detroit. Where the hell they going?
Lions. Go Lions.
No, I know. No, they're. You know how we have who dat has the saying.
Yeah, what's
they have one pride. Don't ask me who came up with it. I have no idea.
One pride.
At
least pride of lions. Yeah, a pride
at least
of lions.
it's better than
clan, a family of lions. There's a pride.
At least it's better than the Bungles. The Bungles stole our who dat and did who day. Them bastards.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. You said Elvis
in the building.
Come up or something, and then you said something about the cheat codes. Texas A&M with the cheat code. I think you said Texas A&M.
Florida A&M. No, it was a video I did. It was a video I was playing. I was playing a game, and I said, I don't know. I don't know anything about the game. I have nothing. The only thing I know is the Lions won. I don't even remember the score.
Why?
I know. I watched a bit of it. It was.
You missed it probably, and it was a damn good game. Man, the Lions tore that ass up.
Well, it was close for a bit. I know when I was watching it. When I was watching it, I know golf wasn't doing good. When I turned it off, that's what happened to the Saints. The Saints were winning the entire time. I turned it on and they lost the lead. I'm like, damn it! I knew it.
Well, mean, they got the Lions. They beat the shit out of the Vikings. It was like 38 to.
Well, don't tell them the score. Don't tell them the score.
Well, anyway, but don't you mean that the Florida with a cheat code could beat the Vikings? Isn't that what you meant to say?
No. It was a joke. I put a thing where I was playing Florida A&M. I was playing against Louisiana Lafayette in the football game, and there I put on the Lions could beat them, and I said, not if I use my cheat code. I'm always sick.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh man.
I woke up and I went. Let's see what popped today.
Man, I can't hardly walk. I can get up. I'm sores. All get out. Man, I tell you what, something got to give. I wish something would give. Go to the damn. What's up, Colt? How you doing? I'm doing good. How you? I wish something would give. That way I can go to the damn and they got to take me in. Then they got to ship me somewhere to do surgery, or get my neurosurgeon here uh,
Yeah.
to do it over here instead of out of town. Oh yeah,
Elvis is
Elvis.
always
Yeah,
missing
yeah,
that.
yeah. He's his team lost, man. His team drank the butter.
Last
They
week,
just had the shit.
last week I had to take my mom to the ER because her ankle swole up. She woke up, her ankle was really, really swollen, and she had like she couldn't work last week. Like her ankle was swollen, her knee was swollen, so I had to take her to the doctor to the ER. Christmas Eve, and we were in there about 45 minutes an hour. There was 2 or 3 people, and then they told, oh, take baby aspirin, which she can't take, obviously. Blood thinners, she can't take that. So they gave her some kind of shot, but it was killing her up until yesterday, and then all of a sudden, she has the ice machine when the knee surgery. She has the heating pad. It took about a week of that. It finally went away yesterday to the point where she don't feel it anymore. But her leg was numb. She couldn't feel her leg, and she went to go to the doctor, and they said, "Oh, the doctor's on vacation for 3 weeks." It's like, what?
Damn, yeah, you ought to get another doctor to to see about his patients. That's what mine does. Mine goes out.
Yeah.
He's got 2 licensed practitioners over there, and hell, the girl's better than the Miss. I'm way older than her. I call her Miss, but anyway, Miss. She's a damn A-Bear, and she might be related. Well, her husband might be related to me. But anyway, little Miss A-Bear there, she's smarter than a damn doctor. She's a licensed. She's a practitioner. That she's in like what do they call that? She knows almost as much as a doctor does, but she doesn't have the paper.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of it right now.
She's a licensed nurse, licensed practitioner. And I mean, when you practice, she's practicing medicine. She's, in residence. Kind of.
Yeah. I can't think of the name too. Most of the time, a doctor don't even see it. It's the other ones that get you. So.
Yeah, like a licensed practitioner, doctor. Because licensed practitioners can write prescriptions.
Yeah.
Just like a doctor, But
well,
no, my doctor, he's there, and if she's not there, then I see, my doctor. But I can talk. Me and Missy can talk easier to Morgan. That's her name, Morgan. We can talk easier to Morgan because she's not in a damn hurry to get out and go see the next patient. Like the doctor is. He's always like, "Oh, okay, yeah, everything okay, yeah, okay, okay, good." Here's your papers. What about you, Boo? Well, I do have a couple little complaints over here. He says, okay, what you got, boy? And he's up there like, where's it hurt or whatever, and like, hey, need to get you out of here so I can go make my next $90.
Yep. Some crazy stuff.
But she, like relaxed, breaks out the stethoscope. I told her I quit smoking, and I think I told her that after she did, check my lungs, check Missy's lungs, my lungs. And I says, oh, did you get my x-ray, pull my x-rays and CT scan from Eunice Hospital like I asked you to do last time I was here? She said, I sure did. She says, your lungs are clear. She says, you had a little bit of something up here on the top of this one, your right one. She said emphysema or bronchitis. Couldn't really tell. Emphysema or bronchitis, just at the top.
That's barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
so you got a spot on your lung. Oh, wait, let me look it up.
That's a Jack Miller barbecue sauce stain on my shirt that he picked up. So anyway, she says, man, yeah, you look good. your X-rays look good. I says, well, damn, I need to start smoking again. She said, oh, you quit smoking? I said, yeah, 6 months ago. She was like, yeah, but not on these X-rays. I said, no, She said, oh, okay. She said, man, your lungs look good. You must have not smoked that much. I'm like, you'd be surprised. I smoke like a damn train.
I think it heals itself little by little over time.
No, but I didn't have those X-rays done. Those X-rays done were done. Shit. Oh man, over a year and a little bit ago. But I actually pulled them about a year ago. I actually pulled those X-rays, and not long after I had it done, because I went now. You remember? Shit, I was on Ed Deal Tech Guys live stream, and I was coughing up a lung, literally, man. I had blood and phlegm with blood coming up, and they were like, man, you need to go to the emergency room or the clinic, the walk-in clinic, whatever, emergency clinic. Well, we got one. We finally got one. But we always just call it an emergency room. Go to at the hospital. I never think about that because they're not open 24 hours like a hospital. Anyway, this was early in the morning, man. I got up at like 5:30 or 6 and drinking my coffee. And hell, before I even lit up a cigar, I was coughing a little bit, or I wasn't coughing, and I was drinking my coffee, and then I started coughing up. And now this was the morning after I was live with Ed the Old Tech Guy, coughing up a lung. They like, oh, man. I said, I'm gonna go in the morning or later. It's just a broken blood vessel. It's just I popped a blood vessel, a tiny one. That's all. And that's what it was. That's what they told me in the hospital. I was coughing so hard from having the flu or a badass cold when I went in the hospital to do my ultrasounds. I went 2 days in a row to go do ultrasounds, some deep ultrasounds, and ordered by my heart doctor. And that's how I found out I'm blocked. In my leg, left hip main artery. That's how I found that out. But I caught a bad cold or the flu, and I want to say it's the flu because I gave it to Missy, and she had to go to the emergency room with the flu. And it wasn't the Hong Kong flu. It was the regular, everyday, common flu. That's what the doctor said. I'm like, damn, that surprised me. You said that. He says, yeah, it didn't it? And he says, everybody else is blaming it on other stuff. And, no, this was the plain old flu she's got.
Yeah. Heard what they found today, huh?
That was with Missy a while back. Not long after I went and done my ultrasounds. And when I caught that damn flu or cold, whatever, I was coughing, and that's when I coughed up that lung. It was just phlegm. How you cough up and something gets in your throat and you hawk it up and it stick. Like we used to call them oysters when we were kids. Hawk up that oyster. Yeah, well,
I know that feeling.
That was coated with blood. Just coated with blood. It wasn't solid blood like a blood clot. But that's what I was scared it was. Not scared, but I was a little concerned, worried. So they said, I said, well, it's just a popped blood vessel. And everybody in the chat must have had 70 people in there. Everybody's in the chat saying, like, Cajun coughing up a half a lung. And he said, it's just a blood vessel. He said, that's a tough Cajun.
Indeed.
I'm like, yeah, I don't go to the emergency room unless I'm half dead.
Same with me. I'm just like, if something's wrong, possibly. But I saw today on the Newsmax, because I woke up and Trump was doing a press conference. Louisiana has the first case somebody died of the bird flu. I'm like, that shit's back again?
Yeah, that's they blaming that on the high price of eggs, but the price of eggs went up before the bird flu was here, or anywhere actually.
They blame anything on anything nowadays. I'm just like,
the eggs been $20 a box. Now I'm talking about a 5 dozen box. Okay, 5 dozen, 5 dozen. They were $20 a box, 18 and 20, and they still 20. They hadn't went down. But hell, up in Maine, they $25 a box for 60 eggs. You know, I used to get it for $7.80, and that wasn't that long ago neither. You know, I'm not talking about before the Hong Kong Phooey, before price hikes, and I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about within this past year, they were $8, a box. And they had stayed there for a long time, and all of a sudden, boom, $20. And I'm like, what? Damn.
yeah.
And then they stayed $20, and I finally got them at Walmart for 12, I think. Because I went with Johnny to Walmart, and I said, let me check the eggs. Sure enough, they $12. Hell, yeah. You know, get this. Well, come to find out, my store the next day was 11. They were $1 cheaper than Walmart. My stores, my grocery store is always cheaper than Walmart. Always.
Well, yeah, because they have lower cost. I mean, I got a bunch of eggs in my refrigerator.
I paid $5.60 for a dozen and a half of large. I'm not paying $20 for. I'm just cutting down on my eggs, which I needed to anyway. You know, because I was eating 5 eggs every morning at a time.
I got a bunch of devil eggs in the box. I ate 2 of them earlier.
Devil eggs.
My mama made some last week or so, and I forgot they were in there.
Oh man, yeah, that's some good stuff there now.
I'm just like, I think about 8 or 10 more in there. I ate 2 of them. I eat about 2 a day. If I eat more than 2 a day, my stomach goes blah 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 blah. You know where that just goes to?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I know my limits on certain foods. So I kind of some foods I can eat a lot. Some foods I don't eat that much.
I was happy today. I cut a fart, and I'm like, wasn't worried about it. A good solid one. I echoed the chair, rattled the chair, but Baby looked like that. She was like, "What was that noise?" I was proud of that fart, man, because I don't fart. I don't fart.
The question is, did you feel it? Did you
That's
go?
what I say. It was a good fart that I could trust. Yeah. It's like, don't trust the fart, man. Not my age. No, don't trust the fart. You shit on yourself.
What the hell was that? My grandpa used to do that. He used to let one go and go, "What's that?"
Yeah, what's that?
Like, he's like, I don't know what that was. That sure wasn't me. It must have been that ghost. He would do it quite a bit and start laughing. He goes, I don't know who did that.
That's a damn squirrel throwing them acorns out of the trees on the roof.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, boy, I got it, man. And then I was gonna go to bed, like 5 minutes later. I said, "Shit, I'm gonna go take a nap so I can stay up tonight," because I stayed up all night last night. I almost went live, but I didn't because I thought I was gonna go take a little nap while Missy took watch. Took over the watch, the wheel watch, and but I stayed up all night with that, with that cold weather. And
I was like that the other night. I stayed up.
You know what I do, and when I stay up in the cold weather.
Yep.
I mean, everybody does. It's no secret. I run my every hour. I run my hot water for 5 minutes in the bathroom, bathtub and sink at the same time. Hot water. I come back in here. Time it 5 minutes.
Huh? You got your 4 P's. Your pets.
Yeah. Pipes.
Your pets. Your plants. Your pipes. And as DJ Rex says, your prostitutes. The 4 P's. He always says that with the weather. He goes, make sure to bring your prostitutes inside. It is cold as ass out there.
Buddy.
I actually put some. Well, at the old place, I had it all insulated. This place, I put some insulation outside, and I just let I let it drip. And the one in the kitchen, it's kind of hard to make it drift, but it drifts a little bit, but I haven't had any problems with it freezing or anything.
That house is on a concrete slab.
Oh hell, I don't know. Probably.
You got steps that go up to your house?
No.
No, you just open the door and walk right in. No steps. No,
Nope.
2 or 3 or 4 steps high. Then you open the door and walk in. Well, you're not on a slab. I mean, you on a slab then, so you ain't got to worry about running your pipes. All you got to do is put a little, like the faucet, outside faucet. They make these little cones, look like a brazier cup, a bra cup, and they got a little rubber elastic inside. You put that over the faucet, then you let it go, tank, and it holds it tight up against there. That's all you need to do is put that on there. You don't need to let nothing run.
Yeah, it's like a kind of like a tradition or whatever. So
yeah, I mean, I was glad to live in a house on a slab at one time. Because I didn't need, and we had some bad winters that winter too. I mean, I had some real cold winters, and I'm like, oh hell. But I was a little bit north of the line where I'm at now, though.
Yeah. Well, I know the next place. The next place I go out, it ain't gonna be low lying like this one. The backyard floods on this one. I hate that. It floods too much in this one.
Creola, Alabama, and that's a little bit more north of like where I'm at now. I get 5-degree temperature change. Colder, but it's for some reason it got. I don't know if it was that winter or what, but man, it was cold that winter. I mean, in that area, because I stayed in Bayou Battery one winter, and it was nice, down in Bayou Battery. But that's like 40 miles where I was at up north, more north, so the more north you go, the colder it gets. But I was glad I lived. I think it was just that one winter, and I was up a little bit more north. But I was glad I was living in a house on a slab. Didn't have to cut the water off and shit like that, or let it run, which I don't like letting water run, because if you do and you think you're safe, then all your neighbors, they're doing the same thing, and then your pressure goes down, and boom, you ain't got running water no more, and your pipes freeze.
Yeah. Well, mine, I haven't lived in I've never lived at a house with underneath. Now, my neighbor that comes up two doors down, her house, she's got it where it's raised, so you can go underneath it.
I mean, walk under it?
You can crawl under it. You can't really walk under it, but you can crawl under it. It's enough, you get on there for, her dog goes under there sometimes and hides.
Well, she's on blocks then, like my house is right here. I can get under my house, but I can't now, because of my instability of my bones and muscle spasms or what have you. I can't get under. I've been under my house a couple of times fixing pipe, but
I'm not gonna live in a place. That's always my 2 requiems. No stairs, if I can help it. I've never lived in a place. Well, when I was a kid, I lived in a place with stairs, but no stairs. No crawl
stairs. When you're a kid, you love stairs. You love going up and down the stairs.
I fell down the stairs. I'm like, no, I don't like stairs.
Damn.
Because I used to live in when I was in Chalmette, I used to live in a big townhouse, and the downstairs was the living room, the kitchen. And then they had a little mini garage in the back, and then upstairs was the bedrooms.
Yeah.
And then the window, I like that. I actually like that house only because it was on the corner. But the thing is, across the street, it was in a residential neighborhood, but it was on the corner, on the very corner. And right across the street, they had the Domino's Pizza. And then on the side of that, across the street, on one side, across the street on the other side, they had a little doctor's office and then the canal. But where my house was, on the second floor, you could open the window and you could see 5 miles out. You could see all the buildings down Judge Perez. You could see the traffic, the lights, you could see all that stuff. I lived in that place for about a year and a half. I don't know
It's probably still there. I mean, Katrina took it, but it was right on the corner. Big townhouse. And like I was in the front, and then how they had it was the neighbor was on the side. So mine was in the front, facing the front side. Wasn't a typical townhouse though, but it was a big enough house. And I remember across the street from that, they had on the other side, they had, because it was residential, but they also had a few businesses on the corner, how they zoned it at the time. They had a doctor's office on the bottom, and they had something else. And then on top, they had a bunch of like mini apartments. Because my friend, I used to climb the stairs and go upstairs to the apartments. And he had a balcony and everything. And it was, and on the side, they had all the parking for like the doctor's office. And it was an eye place. It was an ear, throat, and nose place. But yeah, like right on Jeannie and Pakenham, they had that. Like you would keep going towards the back way, and they would have like, it's all residential, but then on the corners they would have like a business. Like every so often they would have like a whatever doctor's office or this office or I don't know how they zoned it that way, but it was always weird. And it wasn't like that much in the parish either, just on that stretch. Because I lived on that stretch twice. But I'm pretty sure the house is still there. That house was big enough to withstand Katrina. It was tall enough. So they probably remodeled it, but I haven't passed by it in years. That was the only place I lived at with stairs. I'm looking at a place right now. Same neighborhood I was in, 2 streets over. So I'm trying to get that place pretty soon. Of course, I don't have to leave till the end of April. Well, beginning of April, I don't really have to, but.
You gonna buy your place or you gonna rent?
No, I'm gonna rent.
Oh, okay.
No, because one, I don't like. Well, my landlord wants to raise my rent automatically. He wants me to sign a piece of paper. I'm like, I'm not doing that. 2, he is not showing me the bills that he's supposed to show me because I called him out on the Clico thing. He's like, oh no, it's $130. He goes, it's $113 this month. I went, 6 or 7 people have told me they gave rebates. Oh, I didn't get no rebate. I said, well,
yeah,
show me the bill. He's like, oh no, I don't have to show you the bill. I'm like, no, show me the bill. Yeah. I want to see the bill. He won't show me the bill. You have to
show it to me because I'm the one paying the electricity in this house. It's under your name, but I'm paying for it. You have to show me that bill.
No, he won't do it. He's like, I don't have to show you the bill. He goes, I just tell you the amount you pay.
He's lying through his tooth.
I know he is. I know. And then he told me something like,
everybody with Clico got a rebate because I done checked with other people and all that. Johnny's bill, he doesn't have a bill this month. He doesn't have a bill next month neither because he's got credit. He's got a $40-something credit.
Yep. I know it's bullshit, but yeah, I don't like. He was showing us the bill for a while, then he stopped, and like I can't never get a hold of him nowadays. I call him up and I go, dude, I said I should withhold the goddamn rent. Then he'll be knocking on my door. Then I can talk to him. But but yeah, he's I was talking to my mom last week, and I said, well, April's coming up, so. So we're starting to look now because he sent me. Well, he sent me a thing. He wants to raise my rent $400. It's already $1,600 now. I'm like, yeah, and he wants to raise it again. I said he puts a piece of paper in the mail. Sign this. Nope. So I called him up and I gave him my 90-day notice, and I said I'll be out of your place by April 3rd, more than likely. I said, because I'm not paying, because 16 is too much. But at the time, I had to find something.
A house like that, it sure is. I gotta get.
It's way smaller it's half the size of the old one.
Thank God, man.
So yeah, it has no garage, no nothing. So that's why I was only going to stay here a year anyway. I wasn't going to stay here more than a year. Now, because when I had to move, there were a lot of people with the insurance that were trying to find places too. So I had to take the first place I got. This isn't a bad place. It just floods in the backyard and rent's a little too high for my liking.
I gotta go lean off the dock while I'm at it.
Yeah, go ahead. And then we got to change the banner. Come on. Come on, phone. Change the freaking banner. There we go. And this lean off the dock moment is brought to you by Grumpy Stack Tires. 5-stack. Grumpy Stack, that is. Located in Ville Platte, Louisiana. Home of the Million Mile Tire. He ships it, you handle it. Where is Grumpy Stack? I have to get him in here one of these days. And then we'll, there we go. We'll go back to the 4K. Come on. This thing's a pain in the bunsky. All right, there we are. Must have scared everybody away. Where's everybody at today? Oh my God, Elvis is here. Oh shit. Here we go. Oh boy, here we go. I got no dog in this fight. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the popcorn. I got no dog in that fight. Zanron was like, where's Elvis? He's been hiding lately. I said, I don't know. There you are, garbage. There you go. I'm just gonna sit back. I'm sit back and eat the popcorn. Well, if I had popcorn, I'll eat the potato chips. And
Get it. Get that rooster joint.
Where we got a roost at?
Sandy got in. Yeah, Sandy.
Well, I don't remember the matchups in the playoffs, but long as the Bucks lose, I'm happy. Hey, Treatland, what's going on? You know what? I was so happy that the Falcons didn't make the playoffs. I was so happy. I was like, you know what? My team may have lost, but that means by virtue of my team losing, the Falcons did not make the playoffs. So it was a win-win. It was a win-win.
Oh, boy.
That's right.
Oh.
But football season is officially over. So we're on the college basketball. LSU ladies 15-0. Yeah, 15-0. LSU women's ladies team. Kim Mulkey, 15-0. They're only number 5 or 6 in the nation, though. That's a problem. They should be higher than that. But
yeah, they did do good. Zanron's right on that. But I tell you what, Elvis, he's always bashed the Saints. Even when the Saints were playing good, he bashed them.
You know what's funny?
Talked bad about them. So, I mean, I got to admire the Vikings. They did good. My buddy, he's proud of them this year that I was born and raised with. He lives up there. You know, he's a Vikings fan until they play the Saints or whatever, or Southern team that he likes. And then, you know, he's not a Vikings fan when his teams play. So, but Elvis, you did bash the Saints a lot of times. And so there you go, you know, and y'all lost. What happened? You said they were going to win. They was going to tear ass and all that.
They tore our ass. They tore their own ass.
Yeah, yeah. So there you go. What happened, Elvis? What happened, huh?
Wait till Sam Darnold. Wait till Sam Darnold goes back to the Jets.
The tide.
Yeah, wait till the quarterback.
Roll tide roll that turned on you.
That's right. You know, we ain't seen Brock's boys yet. I need a reason to say go LSU. Well, no, I don't. I'd say it anyway.
Brock's boys made a comment. No, it wasn't Brock's boys. It was Who Dat. No, Doctor Who that made the comment in my
He's everywhere.
mail call video for the meter holder. Look at that. Ain't
I
got
didn't
no
see that video.
kickstand. I just put it out today.
Oh, I didn't. I'll watch it when I'm done here.
For that meter, like
Yeah.
this one, my Fluke. This one here's got a kickstand. This one don't. And he even put the little probe holders on there. Nice little meter, man. And then, hey, this part comes off right here. The meter, this side, right here. That's well, let's see. Wait, there we go. See the 3 screws? This side piece right here comes off. Let me move these damn needles out of my way.
Wait, so the
right here,
RAM?
this piece comes off. It's screwed to the back right here. So I'm painting this gold and this purple for LSU, because this paint's good. The paint sticks real good to that.
You know, Treeland?
3D printed.
You know, I wish I had screws. Unfortunately, I don't get any screws.
Yeah.
Wait. So the Vikings are playing the Rams. Who do the Bucks play? Because whoever the Bucks are playing, I want them to get their ass handed to them. I know it's not the Lions because the Lions have a first round bye, so it'd have to be the Bucks are the number 4 seed. So that means they probably played a 5 seed. I never looked it up. I never, like I said, football season's pretty much over. So I never looked it up early. Myers Coins in the building. How you doing today, man? Appreciate you popping in.
Is it? I think it's Mia.
Well, I don't know. If me and Maya, I
Mia, how you doing, Chad? I haven't seen you in a long time.
She knows. I'm bad saying.
Because I think she corrected me and a few other people at one time. It's not pronounced like that, whatever. But anyway, yeah. Okay.
Well, my
the French in me wants to say Maya.
Well, my cousin's kid she's 14. Her name's Maya, M-Y-A. So anytime I see M-Y-A, I know it's not.
Yeah.
And I know she's done videos on this before, and I've been in her live stream. And I know my brain just goes haywire.
You're like, it's cool.
I'm starting to get. Scotty was talking about. He put out a post today about the brain fog. He just got out the hospital after I think 2 weeks or so, or whatever it was, and he's got this brain fog. Scotty, Scotty, when I watch.
Yeah, the YouTuber, Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch. Yeah. Well, he almost kicked a bucket or something, didn't he? He was bad off in the hospital or something.
He had the fluid. He had fluid in his lungs. Almost got him.
Yeah, pneumonia or something. Yeah, something bad.
He had the flu and he had something. Yeah. He put out a post today. He goes, it's hard to think because he's got the brain fog and it's kind of messing him up. And stuff like that. And I'm like, well, that's what happens when you get old. But when are you doing your coin thing? Tomorrow, huh? That way we can get on the panel and go, ha ha ha. Yeah. I want to put a complaint into YouTube. All these damn AI coin channels that tells me that 64 nickels are worth $9 million. And
I'm doing that tomorrow night. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow night. I'm going to get you up there. I need you there all the time, too, if you can. If you're not working. And Try to get all coin channels up there.
I could probably do it tomorrow. If it's any time after 7.
I'm gonna probably do the the stream thing.
Yeah.
Set up the stream, and all those links are going to be in there early for people to view those channels and see for themselves what the hell's going on. You know, a 1964 nickel, if you got one in VF condition like this one, if you got one in VF condition like this one, or worse shape than this one, then you got $280,000 in your pocket.
I got a whole jar of them baskets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They play the Redskins. Yeah, I forgot. JD5 is going to win a playoff game. I'm telling you, gotta root for the LSU players. But yeah. So the Succaneers are going to get their ass beat. The Saints had that game. They had that game until the fourth quarter. They lost 4 or 5 games that way. They were leading at halftime. They're winning big in the third quarter. Then all of a sudden the fourth quarter comes and it's like, let's see what we can do wrong. You know, I mean, if they can clear that crap up, then for next year, you know, maybe we'll do some good next year. But I don't know. But as we all know, the college foosball is over.
Yeah.
Come on down.
Yeah.
It's a balmy 42 degrees out here tonight. Freezing my ass off. Or whatever else is left. And I'll say it. If I said it once, I'll say it again. We are not used to this 40-degree weather crap, 30-degree weather. We ain't used to this crap. That's supposed to stay up north. Keep that cold weather up north. We're good with the 60s and 70s. I'm good with that climate.
Let me show you what it is here.
I think it's like 42 degrees right now. But there's a wind gust of like 10 miles an hour. Earlier it was 14. Yesterday I went outside to do something.
33 and feels like 26 with the wind.
33? Oh. It was 42 earlier. It's probably lower right now.
Yeah, it drops when it about 9, 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then in the morning, after 7, it flies back up.
It's 60. It's 62 in my house right now.
She's going to relieve me. I might go live after a while. After you get on.
Do what?
Sign out. After you sign out, I might go live. I might. I'm not sure. But I got a gas heater, and I love a gas heater. It's got that nice warm feeling, all throughout the house. It's got that warm feeling. I just got one gas heater. I got that in the living room. It's a space heater. You know, the one with the little chimneys inside of it?
Yeah, I've seen that before.
That's it. Sets on the floor. We call them space heaters. It's not we don't. Yeah, we call them space heaters, but they're not electric. The gas they set on the floor, they're real heavy. They're made out of heavy ceramic or porcelain, something like that. And they got little chimneys in there, and the chimneys, get hot, glow red, whatever, and it's just warm throughout the house. Natural gas for me.
Yeah. Well, first of all, the number 17 doesn't compute. It ain't supposed to get. If it ever gets 17 degrees down here, we in trouble. I can tell you, growing up.
Last year it got down to below that over here. It got down to 10 last year. That's what caused my damn Jeep my engine to
I don't remember what it was last year. I used to have a good memory. My memory comes and goes sometimes. I got too many hits to the head. I told my cousin that my cousin's an RN, and she goes, it depends on, a lot of people get dementia. You get so many hits to the head. I said, well, let's see.
I've probably had at least 6 to 8 concussions. So yeah, of course we didn't go to the doctor back then. I blacked out like 4 times. I know that. So at least 4 of them. Then that car accident pretty much knocked me out for a little bit. Not much, but so yeah, I told my cousin that shit. She goes, you can get that starting at 45. I said, well, shit, next year I said, well, I got a month to go for that.
Get what?
So, shit, 45.
Get what?
Dementia.
Oh.
Shit. My cousin said you can get that. Well, she said you can get that at any age, but she goes, the onset of you can get around 45. She usually says it in your 60s.
I thought you were talking about money. I was like, when? I'm paying 45. Shit.
Did Elva talking shit about my team again? Hold on 1 minute. Where I'm gonna start just putting out all the Saints shit out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm like, so just remember, Elvis, your team ain't won shit yet. Just remember that.
Oh, Zanron says, I thought he was sick of, like something that happened or whatever. And it's like, yeah, man, the Saints lost. Man, I was sick. I was ill. That's how, it's kind of a saying, man, I was sick over that damn game. I thought that's what Zanron would say. I didn't know he was actually sick.
Zamron's team is 15-2. What the hell he's got to be sick about his team for?
No, but I thought he was about the game. That game that played.
He wasn't watching it because I was in Goose Sports. Goose Sports was doing the Vikings Lions. He's doing the game tonight. He does games almost every night. And I said, like, hey, y'all, come in. Doctor Who was there for a minute, but I don't know anything about the game. All I know is the Lions won. I don't remember the score. I know it was like 10-7 at one point or 10-3. All I remember is like tidbits. All I remember is Goff threw an interception. Goff threw an interception. Goff threw an interception. And I said, well, I'm done with this game. I mean, I heard that 2 or 3 times from Goose Sports. He's like, Goff. He goes, man, both. But then Bradford was throwing picks too. So I'm like, what the hell? So I was in his stream until the 3rd quarter. Why would Elvis say anything? His team got the shit kicked out of him. What's he got to be proud of? What the hell is he going to be bragging at? Yeah, my team scored 10 points, bro. I'm proud of that shit.
Look here. That was last week's sale. Chuck roast, and then they had some pork spare rib, $1.47 a pound. Chuck roast, beef roast, $3.97. Usually it's $3.27. But I was glad to get it for that. Man, your thing's acting up. Look, $1.47. Sirloin pork chop, $1.47 a pound.
What
I used to get those for $1.25. And regular pork chops for 99 cents.
The phone playing dumb again? Or is it StreamYards?
No, it's your.
I don't have the mic. I don't have it in. I could put it in.
Yeah. See,
sometimes
I can hear that. Whoa. Sound like a Charlie Brown. Whoa.
I got the fan on too, but this room has an echo when I'm walking. Like I'm walking, it's got an echo too. But
see, Treeland said, "Who's got that damn annoying TV on?" No, it's Charlie Brown.
I don't have a TV on.
No, it's that.
No, I do have a TV on. I have my fan on,
but it's not that.
I don't know why it does that shit
when I talk. It's reverbing, and it's bad.
I'll put the microphone in, but usually when I put the mic in, it does that shit. So let me see.
No, not the mic. Just put your earbuds in.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh wow, what'd you do?
Should be in.
What'd you do? Put earbuds in?
I don't have it. I don't have it in my ear yet, but it's in.
That daylight to dark, dude. That sound clear as a bell, man.
See, I never hear anything. You don't hear my TV because it's not on. My TV's it's on, but I can prove to you that my TV is not. That has no sound to it.
She thought it was a TV because it was my voice reverbing.
Oh. See, I
Yeah,
don't
see,
hear their thing, but
much better.
well, here's the thing though. I was on somebody's stream and I had my earbuds in, and they said they kept hearing noises, and then they muted me. And they said, "Oh," and I was like, "I got my headphones in." And they said, "Well, we hear shit." I'm like, "I can't win."
All you gotta do is unplug them and plug them back in, and you're good to go.
One of these days, I'm gonna get the fixed if I ever get it. If I ever find a piece for it, I can go back to that.
That wasn't a TV
But,
tree, man. Not in this studio. Not between me and Fuel Guy. No, I don't.
My TV is.
I have
my
a
TV is
but
on. My TV is on, but it's on mute.
Yeah, but no, that was my reverb in the speakers. That's what that was. My reverb. Okay,
I didn't hear it on this end.
Okay, Shan, take it easy. Yeah, I could hear that thing, man. It was like, oh, shit, I forgot to tell him to put his earbuds in.
Appreciate you, Streetland.
That used to happen with me all the time.
I don't like earbuds. That's the problem, but,
I didn't either, but I needed to do it because people were leaving my stream because of it.
Oh.
And now I know why, because I couldn't hear it. They could. I couldn't. And I was the only one. I was the host. And I was the only one that couldn't hear. Everybody else could hear, but I couldn't hear it.
I've never heard anything in your stream. Now, I've heard it on other people's streams, but...
No, that was a long time ago before I got this microphone.
Oh. Well. Let's see. But yeah, I didn't put my headphones in because the last time I was on somebody's stream and it kept wobbling. I had them right here in my hand. But I only put one ear in. I don't put the other one in.
Yeah. No, either way, but it's, man. Lots of that.
It's sabotaging.
Man, I like that stand.
It's YouTube sabotaging.
Sabotage, like Bugs Bunny says.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that press conference today? I woke up and I saw the press conference.
No. For who?
Trump Trump was speaking, and all of a sudden Facebook said, "Oh, we're going to stop fact checking. We're going to get rid of that." A lot of these social medias are no, Elvis, we're not 4 and 13. We're 5 and 12. Get it right.
Yeah.
5 and 12, son.
We need every game we can get out of this season.
Come on now. Shit, we're going to play the loser of the Vikings and Lions, and we might be able to beat that one. So, come on down, Vikings. Somebody will play. But they got quite a few people that's going to interview for the Saints job. I might throw my hat in that ring.
Which one? Which job?
The head coach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that. You can fill that position in real nice.
Everybody, and I'm talking about everybody, is pointing to Aaron Glenn. Everybody. And it makes sense. Mickey Loomis always is, he's going to hire somebody he knows. That's just a proven point. I mean, a few other people are in that category, 5 or 6 others, but here's the thing. Mickey Loomis was like, whoever the new head coach is, he's got to keep the coaching staff. And I went, why in the ass is he going to have to keep the coaching staff? What the fuck's going on there? No, let them. This is why Mickey Loomis is senile and he needs to retire. He needs to get the fuck out and just go away, and we're good. But I don't know now. Aaron Glenn used to play for the Saints. He knows Mickey Loomis in backwards and forwards. Of course, he can't interview until the Lions get eliminated. But There's a guy out there that I want the Saints to be head coach, but Aaron Glenn is going to be head coach this year. He's going to be somewhere. May not be with the Saints, but it may be somewhere. So, but I think it'll be for there. Let's see. Does Aaron say he's going to come down to NOLA? And he's going to get drunk off his ass? And
said that for the Mardi Gras cup. Man, I wouldn't do that. Hell no. Hell no. Hey, I like New Orleans. Don't get me wrong. Now, if you do go down, well, I used to say go down Bourbon Street and the French Quarter. You know, where the restaurants and stuff are, you know, and like Pat O'Brien's, that's a nice little club to go to. Dual brass copper pianos with two ladies playing it, singing duet pianos. Man, that's awesome, you know. But
I go to Tropical Island and get the hand grenade.
Yeah, get Pat O'Brien, get the Hurricanes. That's the original hurricane maker. But man, I'm telling you, don't be. Not Mardi Gras, please, no, man. I hate to see a friend get hurt over there.
You know who was down here yesterday, huh?
Who?
El Presidente, the witless wonder. He was down here. He was kneeling in the middle of the street. They blocked off Bourbon and Canal where the incident happened. He was down there. He didn't know where the hell he was. They asked him a question. He goes, "Huh? What?
Yeah.
Who are you?" Like he's kneeling down in the middle of the street. It's like, huh? What? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, what the hell are you possibly? Get the hell out of our state, you old bastard.
Yeah, we don't want him over here. Surprised nobody tried to pop a cap in his ass.
They would have given enough time. Oh man, hell. But because they got those balconies right above it. So,
yeah, but don't shoot him in the head because he's already brain dead. That won't do no good.
Do you know the police chief? Now she's a woman. She's only been on the job maybe a year or two. Ann Kirkpatrick. She's like, I don't know, 70 years old, whatever. That was just. She goes. First, she says the barricades were broken. They were in the warehouse. Then they asked her a question yesterday, and she goes, "What barricades?" She goes, "I wasn't aware we had any barricades." And I'm like, okay. And the reporter was like, "Well, didn't you say yesterday?" "Oh, I didn't say anything."
She's probably thinking of some different types of barricades. Yeah, Pat O'Brien's. That's it. Coat 49. It's right there on West St. Peter, the corner of West St. Peter and Bourbon. Got two copper-plated copper pianos. And I've been there a long time ago. I was hey, Coat, I was over there for you to tickling your dad's nuts.
That was before the Civil War.
Damn.
Well, I should have said World War I. We would have been fine then.
Yeah, World War I. I'm that old.
Food and football. Well, now I'm going to tell you this. Make sure you know what street you're going down. Because if you go in the wrong bar, trust me, you're going to feel it. That's all I'm saying.
I did that.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, reached down and I grabbed something I didn't want to grab. Put it that way. Let go of it real fast.
Wait a minute here.
I was dancing with some chick. And that's the rest of the story right there, like Paul Harvey said.
All of a sudden you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, buddy of mine, and he's from there. Buddy of mine, you know, he's from there, Slidell area. He's a Baldwin. His dad is some lawyer or something. And Slidell or something. Anyway, he's raised over there. We were bidding on a house, to renovate the third floor, big, nice, big old antebellum house. And they had one room that was not going to be worked on because they wanted to leave it like that. So we was going to live in that house on the third floor, and they were going to feed us and all that, them people. So anyway, we went over there to bid on that house, and naturally somebody underbid us. But I went to, as an adult instead of a kid at the Audubon Zoo, riding a little train around the zoo and all that. I had a good time doing that when I was 5 years old. Remember that. And anyway, my buddy, he's from there, and he knew from the get-go when we went in that bar what kind of bar it was. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't mad at him. Kind of. Anyway.
Be like, are you batting for the wrong team?
He was laughing his ass off, and I'm like, you set me up, you little mug. And he was smaller than me, little Clay. Clay, I called him. But yeah. Anyway, he was like, yeah, man. He said, them she's a fool you. I'm like, boy, I ain't no doubt. I thought that was a fine chick. It wasn't. I grabbed a hold of something I didn't want to grab. It was a good thing it wasn't that big. What?
You're like, okay then. Yeah.
This one's 30. Previously submitted. Really? I must have just did it then. Oh, well.
What's
that? Super One receipt on Fetch.
I got about 5 or 6 I got to put in the Fetch thing. I went to Walmart the other day. Quick Ranch, what's going on?
Oh, shit, I forgot to send links out, man. Shit. Hold on there, Quick Ranch.
Well, he'll pop in. But,
I forgot to send link.
Oh. Cole says you're about 40 to 50 years older than him. That make you what, 75?
Yeah, well, going on 61. So, yeah, I'm about, Coach ain't but 21. So, yeah, I am. I'm 40. I am 40 years older than him.
Well, let's see. But, I went to Walmart and I found the receipt on the ground. I came home and gave me 2,500 points. I'm like, damn right.
I caught a good one a while back. I forget what it was that Missy had picked up. She picked up something. I said, man, look at you. Man, I think it's like 1,200 points or something. I said, Phil God go. Oh, excuse me. Phil God gonna see that one.
What's that?
That good receipt I got. I figured you'd have seen it.
Oh, I'll see it when
no, this was a while back. It's a month ago, 2 months ago.
I probably did. I usually heart it. If it's something over 1,000 or 2,000, I'll heart it.
Yeah.
So I probably did see it. How about them Lions? Hell, did they lose already? What happened to them?
Nothing. He's just doing a thumbs up. Don't say too much about the game because Zanron's in here and he was sick. He couldn't watch the game. He was ill, like laid up in the bed and he couldn't see the game. So don't mention anything about it because he wants to be surprised when he does watch it.
Yeah. He was trying to watch the Saints game, but he couldn't stomach it because he's not a Saints fan like us. So we're used to it.
Something like that. Let me see. All right, now I guess that's about it right there. All right. Quick
They
race check.
run. The Lions won. They won 63-2.
Dipped in cognac, really?
Huh.
Yeah, I got a thing. I threw it away. Shit. I should have saved
What's
it.
that?
I gotta think. Oh, here it is. I'll show you. My ads in the paper today.
What ad?
In the mailbox. Ads. You know, coupons and all that stuff.
Oh,
Sale
yeah.
ads. Like that store ad. We get them on Tuesday or Wednesday. Half the time gets good God Almighty. Look at that freaking hamburger.
The hell?
That's a hamburger. That's one of them burgers that you get in like Oklahoma. They got a restaurant. They got one in Louisiana too that serves a big old 6-stacker. That's this one here is a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5-stacker here. They got one that does a 6-stacker in Louisiana, and they stick a steak knife through it, because it'll fall over, you know. And it looks like that, and you got to cut it to eat it. Naturally, you can't bite that, you know. You got to cut it to eat it. And there was a guy that polished one off. I forget the name of the restaurant in Louisiana. It's over there by Bear Creek Western Steakhouse, I think, in Montpelier. Well, it burned down. I think they rebuilt it. That was one of those home of the 72-ounce steaks. People go from New York, whatever, down to Louisiana to that steakhouse to eat that big old porterhouse. And if you eat all of it, you know, just like the Big Texan in Texas, Amarillo, up there, if you eat the whole meal within a certain time limit, it's free. Well, they had that at Bear Creek Western Steakhouse in Montpelier.
Yeah. I can eat anything for free.
That's closer to you. That's closer to your area. Montpelier.
Yeah.
Where is it at? I might have seen
somewhere else.
I might have seen it. Is it back of here somewhere? Let me see.
Elvis, you talking smack about my damn team again? I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I got that's some good oranges. See them hard nipples on that orange? That's not a navel. That's a nipple orange. And
hard nipples on that orange.
Yeah, they call them nipple oranges over here. And damn it, where's my?
Where's Miss Pandad? I have to bring her in. We'll talk about hard nipples. Yeah. Let's see.
Might be in this one. Oh, that's not it. Well, getting close.
Oh, the Lions scored again.
That ain't it neither. Damn it, boy. I hate when that happens.
34-6 Lions, or whatever score is 37-9.
Here it is. Damn, I had it right in my hand. Look here. $8 cigars, $10. Primo cigar. That's Cigars International right there. That's called a sampler. $52 value. You got an Arginese in there.
They want to get you hooked.
Village, HC, High Colombian, Tornado, these Dominicans. Oh, and then you got the one with that silver label. I forgot what that one is. And one with the McElhenney label, but it's not McElhenney. And something DOS. Can't see that too good. And Mark Twain. Memoir. Anyway, and if you add $10, you get a travel humidor for free. I got a portable humidor. If I get some cigars, I'll have to charge up the canister in it. Got a little canister you got to charge up. Just got to put some wine in it. I don't have no wine, but
I got some wine somewhere.
Well, you put anything you want, but I put wine.
Nah. Come here, phone. Ah, damn it.
You got 14,000 points on Fetch.
All right, it's going to be tricky.
14,000 points on Fetch. Got enough for a $10 gift card.
Went up. Pull this thing out real fast. There.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself for a minute. I gotta wash my hands.
Who's playing right now? I heard somebody say the score something or whatever. They got a game playing tonight, a night game playing Tuesday night. Wait, it's Tuesday night. Yeah, last night was Monday night. Elvis, be quiet about them lies. Don't talk about what happened.
He's watching the Lions game.
Who?
On Chick-fil-A.
Oh, Zan?
This time they might lose.
Zan?
Yeah, Zaron's watching the
Oh, okay.
Zaron's watching the game. He must have
I
taped
see.
it.
I have it on now. Okay, I was wondering. I thought there was a game playing tonight. I was like, okay, Monday Night Football, but I forgot today's Tuesday. God dog it.
The Pelicans might be playing. I don't know. Somebody's always playing. I gotta get my chocolate milk. What the hell's going on? My neighbor in the back's got their whole tree lit up.
Man, that wants to make you lose your religion.
Ah, damn it. I'm going to put my headphones back in a second. As soon as I get my thingamajig set up.
I was stuck.
Lions game was Sunday. They owned the Vikings. They lost. See, Zaron don't know the score. See, they were up big. They were winning big, and then all of a sudden, Bradford came back and scored 6 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. And they lost 37-36. I'm telling you, it was the greatest comeback in NFL history. And then the referees got drunk on the field. They were like, let's go some strippers. Oh.
Let me put this back in the thingamajig.
That's what my buddy used to say all the time on the job site. See, he owned a house, nice brick house by the college in Mobile. Well, it's north of Mobile, but anyway, and had a couple of bars there, and and the golden mushroom or with the deplorable mushroom, or whatever restaurant that is. I got the calzones and the pizzas. It's something the mushroom, the psychedelic no. Anyway, he'd always tell everybody, say, hey, because I was renting a room from him at $75 a week, and that was $350 a month, and he would, cook, with that. I didn't have to throw in any extra for food because that was plenty of $75 and meals. And and I had my own bathroom and shower and all that. He had his bedroom, his bathroom, and that was connected to his bedroom. Well, mine wasn't connected to my bedroom, but it was the next door over from my room. So anyway, Quick Rent said, "What teams were that?"
The Lions and the Vikings.
So anyway, Eddie, he would say on the job site, "Hey, y'all come over and we'll barbecue or something, and throw something on the pit. Y'all, party me and Boudreaux. Y'all come over." And he says, we'll get some strippers over there, some college girls." And shit, man, and he said that so many times, and people would go over, and it was always just him and whoever he invited. There was never any girls. He said, "Yeah, man, we'll invite some strippers over." He said that so many times, people stopped believing him. We went to the mushroom, deplorable mushroom. I forget. Anyway, it's a southern kind of restaurant, and they always around the colleges. But it's something mushroom, the spotted mushroom, or anyway. One time nobody was there, and we went to the mushroom and got a calzone, and we saw a couple of chicks over there, and we brought them to the bar, and we brought them home. But nobody else was there, though. We had pictures, though. I did. And he didn't have a camera.
What they always say.
I always kept a camera.
That's what they always say. Pictures, there's no proof.
That's right. And Eddie was telling them, he was bragging the next day at work, the Monday at work, because this was the weekend. Monday at work, but he was bragging, man, we had some girls over and all that. He would say, we had some strippers over. And I'm like, they wasn't strippers. They were just regular college girls. He said, oh, well, okay. But he said they did strip for us. I'm like, yeah, they did do that.
Well, hell, anybody's a stripper if they strip. I mean, it's,
Everybody was like, well, Eddie, where's the pictures? He said, I didn't have a camera, but Boudreaux did. I said, yeah, I got to get them developed.
Yeah. That's why all those old Polaroids disappeared too. Shit.
Yeah, I'd have them little disposable cameras. You buy them for $1.50, and
yep.
And then when you turn it in, they open it up, get the film out, put it back together, and then they just put a roll of film in and put it in a new box for sale.
They should give me the damn camera back. Give me my damn camera back.
I used to save them for the battery. I used to save them for the batteries because they had a $7 battery in the damn thing. And they were called, people said they were disposable, but they were renewable cameras. What they were, because all they did, they'd open them. They didn't have to break them. They just pop them open, and then they put a new roll of film in, and whatever store, whatever Kodak place, because you brought it to a Kodak place, and they would open it, and then I think you paid like $4 or $5 for the developing. You know, hey,
Monkey King Metals in the building.
Yeah, what's happening, Mon Ami?
MKM, not to be confused with MTM.
Yeah, and MGM.
Oh hell, we all know what MGM goes to, the Lion.
Oh yeah, I'll show you what kind of batteries them cameras had in them. And the little
yeah, we had some of those.
See, this came out of this flashlight, Harbor Freight Light, with one LED in it, one single.
Woo.
And
go LSU.
The guy that made this.
Yeah.
The meter holder, 3D printed that. He made this. That gets rid of them 3 batteries and 3 AA's. And one of these fit in there. That's what used to be in the cameras, and these were $7 a piece long time ago. They not that no more. But that's what goes in that flashlight. This is a little oh crap, with I think 3 something.
You know that's what I should get, Brock's boys, an MRI on my back to figure out what the hell is killing my back.
Yeah, it's a 3 volt, but it's a 123A battery. These are about $3 a piece. There was a 7 volts that were $7, $8 for those CB microphones. The Turner +2s, the handheld, it took a battery like this, but it was 7 volts. And those are camera batteries for the flash. Well, anyway, I used to I needed a one like this for my CB mic, so I just bought a camera and I tore it open, saved the film, and because they were 35mm film, and then this took that out and kept it. It cost me but $2, you know, $1.50, $2.
Ain't too bad.
Yeah, Mike, man, he's a genius. He thinks of shit like this. And
hey, Monkey, you know, some jobs nowadays do pay you holiday pay to front, but damn, are you telling me that Joe Biden actually paid somebody's medical bills? I am shocked. I am shocked. I am shocked.
Brock's bars. This is Brock's bar. Yeah, that thing's bright, man. I use this thing a lot. Them batteries last a long time though. Them 123s, them batteries last a while. They last longer than the little AAA. The Department of Labor just paid for mine.
Ah, God damn it. Shit.
Holiday
I'll be back.
Before 90 days. Yeah.
I got to do something. I'll be back.
Just getting the MRI now. Man, my doctor, she felt when I did visit, she felt back there and all. She said, you got a slip disc. That's why you walking your nerves like that, your sciatic nerves like that. You got a slip disc. She said that's putting pressure on that nerve. So they ordered an MRI, and that was what, right after the Christmas. That was at the end of the month. So it's been not counting the weekend, it's only been like 5 days. I wish they'd do surgery on me. Man, I'm tired of hurting. I can't hardly walk right now. I go get coffee, man. It takes me all of 45 seconds to get there. I got stuck just now walking over there. I couldn't move for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Yeah, next time you go to your doctor, they'll tell you what's up with it, or if it's something that's very concerning, they'll call you before your next appointment date. You hurt your hip and your knee? What'd you do? Fall or got hit by something? Need a nerve block. Yeah. I got an MRI.
Okay, I did mute the thing. All right. Well, at least I did something right.
Had an MRI, several MRIs. I've done had like 4 MRIs in the last 6 years, I think. And one of them, or two of them were not actually called MRIs. They were looking at my liver, my pancreas, making sure there wasn't no stones in the ducts, bile ducts or whatever, that, when my gallbladder was still in me. I had a bunch of gallstones too. And they did an MRI too, actually. But anyway, they did an MRI, but it wasn't an MRI. They changed a couple letters around. It was a different type of test, but it was taken with the MRI, but it was a different type of test. Really? Damn. Usually they offer you a blindfold, like when they're going to shoot you, on a rifle range, they blindfold. But anyway, you still hear it. But down here, they give you your earbuds, and what kind of music you want to listen to, and they tune in the kind of music you want to listen to. Old rock, whatever, 102.1, French music, 101.1. Hell yeah. I said, K-Bone, baby. Plug me in, K-Bone. I said, all right. He said, that's the most requested radio station over there is K-Bone. Oh, yeah. Well, you should have got your blindfold. You'd have never known it. Yeah. And less noisy than a tank, too.
There we go. Oh, good Lord. I crank it, Eagle 98.1.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I had pancreatitis. And yeah, that's painful. Oh, boy. And my gallbladder was full of stones, and my
maybe that's why my back is killing me.
Pancreas was swelled up like a football, bigger. And I look like the nurse told me. She said when I went to my heart doctor, she said, if you were a woman, you would be giving birth right about now. That's how big my belly was. She says, you going to the ER. You need to go to the ER. I said, well, I planned, I planned on it. I've been waiting a couple of weeks because I had this appointment. And then I was going to leave here after my appointment here, go to the straight to the emergency room. She says, you going straight right now. She says, I'm not going to see you. She said, we're not going to see you today. No. You need to go to the emergency room. She said, we're going to call them and let them know that you're on the way. It wasn't a referral, but she was just going to call them and let them know I was coming in. And they took me in too. They did a CT scan, and they saw something on there. My surgeon saw something on there. It was like, something's up. And he said, so they ordered that nuclear, that Heidel scan. It's they call it the nuclear test. It's a nuclear medicine or whatever. But they don't zap you with no radiation and shit, because they right there sitting at a desk looking at the computer with no lead vest on or nothing. And hell, I was high hog or whatever, because I was leaning back in Jean-Luc Picard's Starfleet Enterprise chair. I was in one like that. And I'm looking at this monitor, this big high-res monitor, and I'm seeing what they seeing on that computer screen on their monitor. I'm seeing all of that while them cameras are pointing at my belly. I was like, check this out. Wow, man. Yeah, I wish I can do that in an MRI.
That'd be nice. Oh, looks like the Pelicans played today. I wonder if they won. That would be a winning streak.
Oh, the basketball?
Yeah. Sometimes they played a repeat from the day before.
Oh.
Yeah, they have the Gulf Coast Sports Entertainment Network that they founded this year.
Yeah.
And it plays all like old sports games and stuff, but they play all the Pelicans games live. I just flipped it. It's on the antenna, 7.1. So it's OTA. So you don't have to pay anything for it, but it's on a commercial now.
Open over the air or something.
Yeah, it's you put an antenna in and you can pick it up. You can pick it up over 3 or 4 states.
I know OTA is over the air. I don't know about OTA.
Oh, I just said OTA. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said OTA. I'm sorry.
OTA over the air. Yeah, I got like 50. I pick up 53 stations with my antenna out of 50.
Yeah, Johnny was picking up 20 something with his antenna.
Well, I used to. When I lived on the other side of town, when I first moved out here, I lived closer to the Mississippi line than I do now, and that's when they still had the not the digital, but they got rid of all that stuff with the upgrade. And I would pick up WLOX, the Mississippi station, WBBV, or TTV, whatever it was, Channel 25, play all of those.
You probably picked up Alexandria too.
Not out here. Not out here. That's too far away. You can only Pelicans play Wednesday. Yeah. You can only pick up, honestly, with an antenna because of the curvature of the earth, 30, 35, maybe 40 miles. Any antenna that says 200 miles, it's full of shit.
Yeah.
No,
right.
What the fuck? Wait, my eyes deceive me. Is that Zion? Zion actually played. Oh, they lost. Zion actually played tonight. I'll be damned. They lost by 7. Zion actually played tonight. They just showed him slam dunking something. I'm like, that fat fuck actually played a game. Huh. I don't like him. I'm gonna get rid of him. Yeah, Pelicans lost 104-97.
Did you notice something about Receipt Hog lately?
It's been down the last 4 or 5 days. I haven't been able to get into it.
Oh, wait a minute. Receipt Hog is now fully functional, including receipt uploads. Okay. All right.
It's been down. Yeah, I haven't been able to get into it the last 5 days. It says due to maintenance.
Well, I hadn't done anything for a while, but anyway, on Receipt Hog, because I hadn't turned in any receipts. But hey, the camera, man, it's fast now. Just like Fetch, or Coin Out, or Receipt Rewards, or whatever.
Well, they were doing some maintenance.
When you click the camera, you have to hold it, and then
I
for like 5 seconds before you. Now it's boom like that.
Well, yeah, I might check it later because I got a bunch of receipts I got to put on a Receipt Hog. You get 3,000 points on a Receipt Hog. No, 6,000, and you get a $40.
Look at that was fast.
$40 for PayPal. The Pelicans play tomorrow night at 7 p.m. against the J.O. Believe. All right, let's see. So, yeah, I can't believe that Zion actually suited up tonight. Huh. That's insane. Of course, when he plays, we lose. Zion, I put Zion's on the bench on my fantasy team, too. Shit, because I never knew who he was going to play. So the Pels lost by 7. What would that bring their record to now? The Pels have just as many wins as the Saints, I think. Now they might have one more.
Watch this. Watch. Look, I'm doing my receipt. Watch.
Zanron got arrested for jaywalking. Deplorable garbage. He's in here. Garbage. Garbage told me he was going to release the footage to me so I can watch it, but he forgot to send it to me. I'm disappointed.
Really? That'll work.
Well, he's not going to post it on. He was going to let me see it.
Oh, send it.
He was going to show it to me.
Send it to me in an email.
Yeah, Garbage is watching the Lions. Play. He's in here somewhere. We call him Zanron. He changed his name. Go Zanron. Deplorable Garbage. Senor Garbage. Just tell them the Vikings won this time. The Vikings scored 40 points in the fourth quarter and came back. It was the biggest comeback in NFL history. No, I don't know. They had Matt Ryan playing for the, Mountain of a Coin. How you doing? Appreciate you.
Dean, what's up, mon ami?
I'm going to go to the Super Bowl. My ass stays out of New Orleans, especially with Cantrell. No, I stay away from New Orleans. No. When she gets out of office in 2027, I may consider going back in the quarter, but not now. No, it's not safe. It's never safe in New Orleans, especially what happened recently. It's more not safe. They're purposely pulling up barricades and letting people run over. No, I'm not. No, hell with that. Good luck, though. If y'all go to the Super Bowl and go to Superdome, good luck. They're gonna strip search your ass and body cavity search and just to see a football game. Well, football season's officially over, so I don't even I ain't got no dog in that fight. Well, let's see. Now we know the Pelicans lost. I believe the Pelicans' record now. I think they eclipsed the Saints total. They were tied at 5. We had a 2-game winning streak. I want to say the Pels' record is 6-28. I think, give or take a game. So for a while we were trying to figure out if the Pels would get more than 5 wins, but they are now.
Oh man, I'm liking that receipt hog now. I used to hate it because you have to hold the damn phone for 10 seconds before it would take the picture.
Yeah, I hated that shit.
I'm loving it now, boy. I am.
I'll check it out after, later tomorrow. I got a bunch of receipts. Lions ended 15-2. They ain't ended anything yet. They still in the playoffs. Playoffs.
Found 4 online receipts. It's telling me.
Talking about playoffs. I told Zanron I'm gonna bring up the curse of Bobby Lane. And if I can find my Bobby Lane cards, I knew where they were. They're in that stack. I mean, I know where the Y.A. Tittle card and everything is, but I got the 2 Bobby Lane cards. The curse of Bobby Lane. When the Lions traded him to the Steelers, he supposedly put a curse on. The Lions won't win anything for 50 years. The 50th year was when they went 0-16. So Bobby Lane was off by a few years, but he drunk himself to death. He was in the slooper. I mean, he died when he died in his early 50s.
Damn.
Come here, Peace. Damn, Peace fell out my ear. All right, there we go. Bobby Lane passed away, I think, in like 1987. Who's the 2 teams that can beat the Lions? The Eagles and the Bills?
Tickets is $750 to start down.
Well. I think who's going to beat the Lions? I don't know. I do think the Ravens are going to make the Super Bowl. I just got I got a hunch. Well, I'm saying it's the Ravens and there was somebody else. Who did I say? I think I said the Ravens and the Eagles. The Birds. So I really don't care. I don't have a dog in that fight. Football season's over. We're in a college basketball now. Go LSU. So yeah. Oh. Lions will beat the Ravens and the Chiefs. Maybe. I don't know. That's why they play the games. On paper, they can beat anybody, but just remember, you're welcome for the entire Saints coaching staff going to the Lions. So the Saints always make all the other teams look good. I mean, that's why the Vikings did anything worth a shit, because they got Justin Jefferson. But no.
Forget which one it is that don't do that you can't take multiple pictures of your receipt. Is it a coin out or the other one? Receipt, whatever.
Oh, I don't know. I got rid of coin out because they coin out. I was gonna get rid of them anyway after I cashed out. But they said, "Oh, there's a problem with your account." They closed my account, so I just deleted the app.
Yeah.
I had 29.50 points. I only needed 50 more points to get another gift card. I said, "Oh, hell with this." So I'm done with this shit. But Receipt Hog, you get 6,000 points, I think it is. You get a $40 PayPal.
Let's see which one I'm on. I'm on the one with the little checks. Like a different cards. I forgot which one.
How about that one? Might be coin out. I don't know the fourth one because I've never been on the fourth one. But
Receipt Pal. Receipt Pal.
Oh, I've never been on that one.
I forget which one I'm on. Need to scan my Gmail and Amazon. I get 30 points for that. Even though I didn't buy nothing from them, even though I don't have no online receipts through my email, like with AliExpress, I get my email. I get your order went through or whatever. So they find my Gmail receipts and my Amazon receipts, and I don't buy from Walmart.com, so I don't have that account set up. What's up, Quick?
I have that one,
man.
I gotta get back to work soon, but I'll talk for a few minutes.
Gotta get back to work.
That's all good.
Yeah, I'm working on my house. I gotta throw another coat of paint up in a few minutes.
Oh, you painting?
Yeah, paint my daughter's bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I was pretty shocked at that Lions game against Vikings.
Don't give too much away. Zanron's watching it right now.
Dude, the Lions they're beat up as all hell. They're missing all kinds of their starters, and they held the Vikings to 3 field goals. Vikings couldn't even get a touchdown.
Oh,
Vikings,
yeah, because Vikings Lions had some injuries on their team.
Injuries? They're the most injured team in freaking NFL right now. It was like 22.
No, the Saints are.
No. Saints are.
Everybody's injured on the Saints.
Everybody, all 55 players.
Shit,
They
I'm
down.
injured just by watching
they
the
down
game.
to the third string player. They down to the C,
Like I said,
team,
last
not
week,
the B team.
last week, the only
B
touchdown.
team's injured.
Like I said last week, the only touchdown last Sunday, the only touchdown the Vikings got was when they landed in Detroit.
Well,
when the plane landed, that's the only. I could not believe.
Touchdown! Yeah, the plane.
I could not
landed.
believe. I seriously cannot believe that we held the Vikings to no touchdowns. They had 3 field goals. The Vikings, I can't tell you how many times were first down and goal and could not get into the end zone. They just couldn't do it.
So all their points for field goals, no
Oh, 3
touchdown.
field goals. 9
Oh,
points,
okay.
3 field goals.
Damn.
Not a single touchdown.
you know, if the game would have went on long enough, they would have kicked more field goals and won.
No, Detroit would have got more touchdowns.
Yeah, we'd have got more touchdowns.
Detroit is the most explosive offensive team in the NFL. There's no team that's scored more points in Detroit this year or has more throwing yards. Like a combination of running yards
how many
and passing
points?
yards.
How many points did the Lions score overall for the
If I
season?
remember.
Oh man.
Are they better than the greatest show on turf? Like the 1999 Rams.
I don't care about 1999 Rams.
No, that's the most highest scoring team in NFL history.
No, but I'm talking about this season. I'm not talking about something happened years ago.
Yeah. Well, no, I know that. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Another thing a lot of people fail to recognize, out of all the top teams out there right now, I didn't realize this until I watched ESPN break it all down. Detroit Lions had the toughest record of almost all the teams that are going to the playoffs.
Well, yeah, because a playoff team they win the playoffs last year. A playoff team always has a tough schedule. Yeah, they played a tough schedule. They probably played the toughest schedule.
That's what the ESPN thing. They had the toughest schedule in the NHL.
Yeah. The Saints had the easiest, second easiest. Next year, the Saints have the second easiest schedule. They play all the shitty teams. I'm like, we need to start playing the good teams. Maybe we can win. We just got Auctioner. Auctioner is terrible. They're the corporate sponsor of the Saints. We got so many injuries. It's better. ESPN has nothing on me.
Do you realize the Lions are responsible for 2 head coaches getting fired this year after the game?
Really?
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys and the freaking Chicago Bears.
Oh yeah, Cowboys. I remember that one.
Mike McCarthy's still the coach of the Cowboys.
I'm pretty sure they're getting rid of his ass.
Nah, Jerry Jones came out and said they were going to give him an extension, so I don't know.
No. The Chicago Bears are after our defensive coach, and a bunch of teams are after Ben Johnson, our offensive coach.
And the Saints are trying to get Aaron Glenn back.
Yeah, Aaron Glenn's a defensive coach. Right?
I thought that Dallas game, I thought they fired the coach, or whatever coach they fired, that they fired the coach before everybody got off the field.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in a press conference and he says, "Well, we're going to look at the footage."
The Lions literally, I think the Lions literally ruined the Dallas Cowboys that game. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys haven't been shit since getting their ass kicked by Detroit. They just got their ass slammed by just about every recognizable team out there right now. Any team that's competitive, they got their ass kicked by everybody. It's like Detroit just like took the wind out of their sail. Goodbye. I just couldn't believe how well Detroit's playing with how many defensive on our defense line, how many of our top guys are down. I mean, if we get back running back David Montgomery, which they claim he's coming back, They said it'll be at the next playoff game. And they said Aiden Hutchinson may even be ready to go possibly earlier than the Super Bowl. But if we make it to the Super Bowl, they're basically saying definitely for the Super Bowl. And there's another player that they're talking about might be back, and that was called a year-ending injury that says he may also be back.
Well, that's the thing. The longer you play, the better chance you have of coming back. So if your team makes the playoffs and keeps advancing,
the bye week the Lions have is huge. It gives them a 2-week break now.
Yep. Well,
So
back in the day, it used to be.
The guys that are out. Well, let's face it. It's end of the season. They're all beat up a little bit.
Yeah.
I know some of the guys out there were out there playing kind of hurt, but I think give them a 2-week break.
Well, there are teams where
a lot of guys will be back toward 100%.
There are times where like the teams take a break, and the ones that keep playing sometimes get the better of them. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that has happened before.
Sometimes it takes away their momentum by having too big of a break, but
yeah. But it used to be that when there was 6 teams, the first 2 teams got the bye. Now it's only the top team. That's why the number 1 seed is so big, because you get a break. But I mean, the Cowgirls had more wins than the Saints,
the one thing that's huge for Detroit, and I know the owners, the ownership of Detroit's probably giddy as hell about it. The Lions now have home advantage all the way up.
They don't give a shit probably either. When they were losing, they didn't give a shit. They make money either way. When they're winning, they make more money. Obviously, more sales, more income. But I mean,
they're going to make a lot more
that's
money.
the only thing they care about.
They're going to make a lot more money with all 3 playoff games that they got to play. Well, it's 2 playoff games, right?
It'll be 2 and in the Super Bowl if they get that far. Yeah.
And still, both those 2 games will be at home.
Well, yeah, number 1 seed always gets you at home.
This could be a bad thing. That's the only place they lost this year was at home.
Yeah. The Giants got eliminated. Who got the number 1 pick?
Perfect. Their road record's perfect. They didn't lose a game on the road this season.
That ain't too bad. I'm trying to figure out who got the number 1 pick because I didn't look at any of that shit. I know the Giants got eliminated because they won that last game. The Jaguars got the 5th pick. Trying to remember. I don't know who got the number 1 pick. I didn't look at it. But,
number 1 pick, draft pick? Tennessee Titans.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one.
Well, they were like 4 or 5 teams that had less than 4 wins, so they were kind of. The Giants had the number 1 pick for most of the year. Then they won that last game of the year, and just that went out the window. Saints got the 9th pick.
I'm pretty sure it's the Tennessee Titans.
Normally, when you win 5 games, you usually got number 2, number 3, number 4 pick. There's so many shitty teams this year. The Saints got number 9. So, and fun fact: the Saints have never drafted in their 57-year history. Have never had the number 9th pick ever. Never. That was a fun fact I never realized. They've never had the number. They've had every other draft pick 1 to 32, but they've never had number 9. So maybe that'll be lucky when they draft some guy that sucks ass. I don't know. I don't trust Mickey Loomis in his drafting anymore. Ty Hartley or Jeff Ireland ought to do the damn drafting. But Giants ain't won a game since they went to Polo Grounds. What the hell are you talking about, Bronx boys? There you go. That's an old New York Giants baseball reference. They ain't won a game since Say Hey was around. Man. Shit, baseball took a hit last year. 4 Hall of Famers passed away. Willie Mays passed away. Pete Rose.
Pete Rose passed away?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 months ago, I think. I forgot what he passed away from. Let's see.
Too many base hits.
Maybe. I think Orlando Cepeda, maybe, and somebody else. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Eli Manning. You know, all I got to do is get Peyton Manning's autograph and Eli Manning's autograph, and I could have the triple threat. All 3 rookie cards on their autographs. Be the only person in history. Yeah, Ricky Henderson. How did I forget Ricky Henderson? I'm disappointing myself. I even did a video on that, too. No. Archie signs, but he rarely. You can address it to. There's people out there that got Archie Manning's autograph. Most people just send it to the Manning's sports restaurant that they have. He's always there, right next to the Caesars. He's always in that damn building. But there's YouTubers out there. They're always getting shit from Archie. Oh. You better get his autograph, because sooner or later he's going to kick the bucket too. All these old sports people, they ain't, yeah. Oh, good Lord. Talking about Archie Manning. Let's see. The train.
You hear that?
Yeah.
What about now? Wait.
No.
No.
Now I do.
Oh, kind of a little bit.
Barely. Sound more like a circus thing, but I barely hear it.
Probably hear it better now. I turned up the gain on it.
Yeah.
Some people like
Yeah.
the they say, leave it up, man. I like that. I used to, hear when I was a kid. Now, oh, well.
Well,
Yeah, everybody got an expiration date. Okay, it's coin out is the one that you
I
can't.
am not soiled milk.
That was Manning. Damn it, boy.
That's his rookie card. 71
Damn.
tops.
What's that one worth?
Like $6 maybe.
That's it. For
Not
Archie
worth a
Manning.
whole lot.
Oh, a rookie card. That's it. Over football, they never.
Well, Archie Manning went on a good team. I mean, yeah, that's a Saints binder. Well, Archie Manning went on good teams. That's why it's not. Now, Terry Bradshaw rookie card the same year is worth like a couple $100. But
All right. Coin out is the one that you have to. If you got a big old receipt like this, look at this. Look at that receipt.
yeah, they make you take it twice. Yeah.
No, they tell you that. No, you don't. No.
You take the top and then the bottom.
They want a single picture on coin out. They tell you to fold your receipt, like this.
Yeah.
To show the name, the date, and the total. They don't do any grocery points or nothing. Like
coin out put a freeze on my account for whatever reason, so I can't get. So I just deleted the app.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah, it'd be a pain in my ass.
So I just fold a receipt. If I don't get no food points, like for buying Nabisco or, if they had a thing for Oreo, man, I bought some Oreos and some Chips Ahoy's. I should have got points for that from Fetch, but I guess they
Which
don't have
LT?
that.
Lawrence Taylor? I don't think. No, I don't have any Lawrence Taylor card. I don't think I've ever had a Lawrence Taylor card. Just never collected them.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
But I don't.
You ain't got no legs.
Oh hell! Get Elvis in here. You go, Drew Brees. Oh look, it's Drew Brees. It's Drew Brees. That's a pretty good card. It says peel off. You're supposed to peel off the thing. I said, nah, I'm too lazy. I ain't doing that shit. Damn, camera's all going wacky on me. That happens when I move the phone around. Several little cheese. Archie Manning, NFL Legends, 1971 to 84. He really played to 85 in the preseason, and he hurt his elbow was shot by then, but you know. But the greatest quarterback in the NFL. I have so many Drew Brees cards. I could start the binder. But I mean, you know, I'll show. One sec. I gotta go over here for this one. I gotta pull this one. Jamal Williams with a line. It's 20s with the Lions, but it says Saints. Y'all can have him back, by the way. You know, want his ass. He ain't done shit since he's been with the Saints. Scored 2 touchdowns, a touchdown and a half in 2 years. He's got maybe 200 yards rushing. He ain't done shit. Tore his hamstring 14 times. Send his ass back to Detroit. It's back to Detroit for the playoff push. As we summon the thing of Coach Amora. Playoffs? 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 I gotta get his autograph. I'll mail him the cards. But playoffs. We're gonna hold the things together.
Damn, I did 5 receipts. I didn't get my $500. Whatever. Well, they might give it to me after a while. Oh, where's my digital?
Give or take.
Amazon.
The Lions scored again. It's amazing.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the freaking next playoff game.
Oh yeah. I'm rooting, man. I hope the Lions win the Super Bowl.
Don't give them false hope.
No, I'm just saying I hope they win the Super Bowl. I mean, they damn good team, you know, all year.
The Vikings, a couple of their players made some interesting statements after the game, which I thought were very unsportsmanlike.
Who? Wait, what happened? Wait, repeat that.
A couple of the Vikings made a couple statements in interviews with the media. That was unsportsmanlike.
What was unsportsmanlike? Their comments on the news, or they said something was unsportsmanlike. That's why they lost.
No, they said a couple of the players. One of them, I can't remember his name. They're
just call him Leroy.
Their top wide receiver said that the Lions got away with murder that whole game. The refs were in the favor of the Lions. Blah 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 blah. And,
Justin Jefferson.
They weren't calling all the holding that was going on and blah blah blah.
When did the refs ever call holding?
And I was
the refs never call holding.
I went back and I watched the game. I was sitting there and I'm like, okay, so and so did grab him for like a matter of 2 seconds, but for the most part, I didn't see any of the holding. So I'm like, that's just bad sportsmanship. Making crybaby excuses, blaming shit on the refs that you couldn't get a touchdown.
It doesn't sound like Justin Jefferson to me. Might have been the other guy.
I think it was Jefferson.
Nah, he never talks like that. Must have been the other guy, Addison.
He was pissed about our player, Robinson, that he played with in high school. He said he was all over him, holding him, grabbing him, and the refs were never calling it. So I went back and I reviewed some of it. I'm like, wait a minute, that pass to you in the end zone, Robinson wasn't even anywhere near you. Or Robertson was nowhere even near you. Your damn quarterback overthrew the ball. That's why you missed it. You threw it over your head. Nobody was holding you. Nobody was doing shit. I just thought it was unsportsmanlike, kind of. You lost, man. The game got called, you lost.
I mean, they're always gonna,
It's one thing
come up with some excuse.
It's one thing Dan Campbell will not make excuses or let anybody on his team make excuses. That's against his rules. You not go in front of the media and make excuses for the loss, and like excuses where you're blaming the referees or bad calls, or just leave that alone. We got to improve. We got to overcome. We got to fix our mistakes that we made. Talk like that, but don't be blaming it on the refs.
I get up there and I say, the refs fucking suck. They blew again. They didn't swallow like they were supposed to. That's bad sportsmanship.
Damn.
Oh, the refs. I will tell you this. The refs Sunday, they fucked up major in our game. Like, it took them 10 minutes to figure out a penalty was not a penalty. And, like, it was a penalty on the Tampa Bay, and then the refs were like, oh, it's not pass interference. And we're like, it took them 10 minutes. They stopped the game for like 10 minutes. And then they were, first down. Like, wait, it's not pass interference, but it's first down. What the, like, totally messed it up. So I'm just like, fuck, man.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh, damn.
Tell me you got a Charlie horse.
No, man, that nerve. Man, that sucker hurts from my hip, my butt top, all the way down to my toes.
Well, at least you still know you got feeling.
Well, that's what when you was gone earlier, I was saying that I forgot the doctor said he said you got a slip disc. I'm like, I said, I know something's going on in there.
I don't know what the hell I got. I got to go to the doctor eventually. I'm back.
I got to start turning my water on that every hour. Run my water, hot water in the bathroom, the tub in the sink, the lavatory.
Yeah.
The hot, I turn them on first. And 5 minutes, then I go back, I turn them off, and I turn on the colds for 5 minutes. And then when that's done, I'll flush the toilet. Keep that water circulating. And then I'll come in here and run this one, the hot in the sink right there. 5 minutes, and then I'll turn it off. Run the cold.
That's what you got. That's what you got the dog for. Dog, go turn on the water heater.
Oh, we can do that. Mitzi done it a few times last night, about 3 or 4 in the morning. She done it three turns, for 3 hours worth. She's sleeping now, trying to, so she can get some rest to take my place around 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
But every hour. And then, man, it was cold. Johnny, his Jeep, Missy, he don't have no heater. I told him what to do to make sure that it was his heater core that was bad on his Jeep. Take your 2 hoses that go to the heater core and splice them together with a nipple, and 2 hose clamps. And on my 18-wheeler, on my International, I had a TriStar 4300, Transtar 4300. And I put faucet valves on my 18-wheeler because even in the summer, summer, it didn't matter. That hot air was flowing. I mean, hot water was flowing through that heater core, and you could feel it inside the cab. And so I just put 2 faucets. I just shut the water off in the
Yeah, makes sense.
spring, when it wasn't cold, and then in the winter I turned the faucets back on. I didn't have that truck that long ago. I had it for a winter, one winter. All the spring and then that one winter, and then I sold it the next fall. Well, right after the cane, I did 2 cane seasons with it. Sugar cane.
What's Doctor Who talking about? 38-0, go Bills.
I have no idea what Doctor Who talks about.
Okay, we were talking about
38-0.
something earlier about a game, a score.
38-0 was the Chiefs against the Broncos. And
Maybe that's what.
If I'm right, the Chiefs didn't. If I'm right, the Chiefs didn't play any of their starters. They rested all their starters, and they had all their secondary line in there because they didn't give a shit about the game. Because even with that loss, they still were first in the AFC.
Yeah. Why would you?
It didn't matter if they won. It didn't matter if they won. All a win would have done is made them 16-1 instead of 15-2 ending.
Yeah. Well, basically they can have their starters for resting for 2 weeks.
3 weeks. They got a bye week too now.
No, yeah.
So they didn't play him last week. Then they got 2 weeks before they play again.
And then they're gonna come out and get their ass beat in the first playoff game.
Wouldn't surprise me.
That's too many weeks. I mean, they're still gonna be in practice and everything, but still, that's too many weeks to not play a game. Let's see.
Now, we're gonna have some extra money this month, extra $85. Johnny's not working on the car like he should be. He still ain't got that damn alternator off of there. So
blow it up.
Cancel the insurance, turn in the license plates, cancel the insurance. We've been paying a whole year insurance, $85 a month, on something that it's not on the road.
Yeah, that's almost $1,000.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
850 plus 160. That isn't $1,000.
10, yeah, about 1,010, I think. Yeah,
something like that.
That's
yeah.
insane.
So we're gonna have some extra money to spend this month.
Yeah, I wouldn't have insured that thing unless it was 100% anyway. But of course, at the time, y'all thought, okay, you can get it running. But you're running all these problems, and
we got insurance on the car right when we got it, and all it was a fender, to put the fender on. Well, then the water pump went out, when it was being loaded, or the day before it was loaded on the hauler, the car haul trailer. And then it wasn't the water pump making that noise; it was the alternator. Well, we got the water pump changed; it's on there, but there's no. And then the alternator, Johnny's unable to get it out. And supposed to unbuckle the engine on that one side, but there's another guy that didn't have to unbuckle, and he showed how to do it. And Johnny watched the video, but Johnny can't get it off. So it took him 9 hours, I think, or 10 hours just to get 3 bolts out. I gotta get some more coffee. I gotta run the water in the bathroom anyway.
And not leaning off the dock moment.
No, I ain't gotta do that yet. Well, I might have to by the time we get in there.
You're like, well, shit, I'm in the bathroom. I might as well. No. I could put that on the thingamajig. Let's see. I didn't realize that was a numbered card I have there. Huh. Cool beans. Numbered card. Ah, shit, keeps popping it. I popped it. I broke. Oh well. Not a biggie. Gotta get me more of these plastic thingamajigs. Okay, put that in. Whoop, whoop. Go Tigers. That's right. Gotta represent. I wonder if Zanron got finished watching the game yet and said, shit, the Vikings scored. I should have told him the Vikings lost. I should have told him the Vikings won. The Vikings won? What the hell happened to your team? You'd have been like, no, that ain't right. I'm like, well, wonder if Boudreaux is gonna go live after me anyway. Might wait till tomorrow. I don't know. Let's see.
Tonight when he's expecting his cold weather.
What's that?
He said he'd be on a few nights when it gets really cold by him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's right there. Hell, cold down here is like 40 degrees, 30 degrees. That's cold here. We ain't used to that damn weather. Like, we don't need this cold weather. Shit, y'all keep it up there and keep it up north. I'm good with like 60, 70 degree weather. That's perfect for me. I mean, hell, I got my brother lives in Ohio, so he probably accumulated by it by now. But
it's 20 degrees here right now.
Treeland was saying it was 19 where she was in Wisconsin earlier. I'm just like, that doesn't compute. 19 degrees don't compute. But
There ain't no difference between 19 degrees and 20 degrees.
sure there is. 1 degree.
You can't tell.
No. The barometers can tell. Thermostat, that's about it.
Now, if there's heavy wind in the 19 degrees and no wind in the 20, yeah, you'll notice the difference.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you will then. But
What nights are you worried about your pipes freezing, Boo?
Huh?
When are you worried about your pipes freezing?
Right now until about 8 in the morning. It's not really the pipes well, it's the pipes I'm worried about too, but I have a tankless water heater and it's in an outside room that's I added onto the house, but it's an uninsulated room and it's not climate controlled. So whatever the temperature outside is, that's the temperature in that room because I didn't put the door on that room yet. It's like a shed, that I added onto my house. It's a water heater room. I built it for the water heaters, like 5 foot by 12 foot.
yeah, just for that little
And the water
space.
heater's hanging on the wall in there, and the exhaust is going out. It's a natural gas, tankless heater. So, in all them little coils, like a radiator on a car, all them right there will freeze and bust if I don't.
Why don't you insulate it?
Insulate what? The room?
Yeah.
Well, money's one thing, and heating it is another thing. I'd have to keep it heated. But I still got to run the water for the pipes because the pipes are freeze and bust if I don't.
How cold
So
do you expect it to get tonight?
It's 32 right now, and it's going to be 28 in the morning, right before daylight. Like 6:30 in the morning is the coldest time of the morning. You know, the hour before sunup is the coldest part of the morning.
Yep.
You know, of the
I
morning.
plan to be
Like,
sleeping
a
then.
regular cold morning. You know, the hour before daylight's the coldest part of the night, and unless it gets colder during the day, but you know, for the nighttime lows, the 1 hour before sunup is the coldest. That's an old saying from time, you know, since people have been on the earth. Right before daylight's the coldest part of the morning. Unless it's going to get down, you know, lower temperature than that because of a reinforcing cold front that came through.
I haven't even checked the weather in a while. I mean, earlier I saw it was like 40, but obviously it's dipped down by then. Let's see.
Oh, crap. I grabbed the wrong box of batteries. Grabbed the full one instead of the one with 2 in it because I got 2 batteries here that are got 1.6 volts in them. I'm like, what the hell these are not doing in the box? Got to watch what I put those into. That's some home line batteries. That's a dollar store, I think, or Harbor Freight.
I don't know what Harbor Freight's brand is, unless it just says Harbor Freight on it.
They got 3 different kinds at Harbor Freight: good, better, and the best.
Shittier, and really shitty. Yeah. Damn, Brock, you about 25 minutes behind. I was asking number 1 pick back then.
I thought it was the Titans. I thought I was right.
Well, I mean, this year there's so many sucky teams that usually when you win 5 games, you're like picking 3rd or 4th. Saints picked 9th. They were like, we were in the 10th spot. But because the Bears beat the Raiders and we lost, we went from 10 to 9. And by percentage points, the funny part is by percentage points, we're last in our division. But the Panthers are picking 2 spots ahead of us, even though they have a worse losing percentage than we do. And I'm like, how does that work? Shouldn't we be picking number 7 and they should be picking number 9? That's bullshit right there. But honestly, it wouldn't matter where we were picking. They'd fuck it up somehow. They plan on it. Yeah, the Giants lost the number 1 pick because they actually won. I bet their fan base was like, why are you winning? Shit, our fan base was like, please fucking lose so Atlanta doesn't get in the playoffs. That was the best thing ever. Atlanta did not get in the playoffs. They choked another season away.
Detroit had to get first and second and third round draft picks for years. It didn't do them no fucking good though. But what did them good is getting Dan Campbell.
Well, y'all had Matt Millen. Y'all had Matt Millen as a general manager who didn't know shit about general manager, who kept drafting 84 wide receivers. It's like, y'all got Calvin Johnson. Let's draft another receiver. Who are we going to draft this year? Another receiver. Y'all were drafting. That's the thing. You can get top 10 draft picks every year for years. If you don't pick the right people, you're not going anywhere. Yeah, Dan Campbell. And he played with the Saints. He was a coach. See, Dan Campbell was the tight ends coach with the Saints under Sean Payton. When he got hired for the Lions, he took Aaron Glenn, who was with the Saints, and he took 2 or 3 other coaches. Because Dan Campbell was the one that was coaching up Jeremy Shockey when we got him. The Super Bowl season. Because I think, Dan Campbell was still playing in 2009. He was on our Super Bowl team, if I remember right. And then
Sean Payton put him on as a coach because half of Sean Payton's assistant coaches he took from the Saints when he took the Broncos job. Zach Strief.
All I can tell
Zach
you,
Strief,
all I can tell you is the coaching staff we have now sees stuff in players that no other team ever did, and we're putting players in place, putting them in positions that maybe they never even played before, like Skipper on the Lions. Skipper's been phenomenal, and everybody else didn't want him. They thought he was good. He was a nobody, and he's been phenomenal.
That's what happens.
And Campbell sees how to use a player and how to get them to fit in with the team. He's just got a great vision. I'm not going to say it's all Dan Campbell. I'm sure it's all the coaches, but.
What coach you talking about? Field guy. That
What?
that takes all the one you was just talking about, the one that takes all the players.
Well, first I was talking about Dan Campbell, who took 40 assistant head coaches to the Lions when he was coach of the Lions.
Not him.
And then Sean Payton. Sean Payton took some of the assistants when he got hired.
Sean Payton.
He took a bunch of assistant head coaches from the Saints when he got hired and went to the Broncos. So I mean, but see, our problem is we're still running the Sean Payton plays. We're still doing Sean Payton. Sean Payton hadn't been there in 3 fucking years. That's why when we played the Broncos, Sean Payton beat the shit out of us because he knew the playbook. He's like, y'all running my plays. Dennis Allen's like running his fucking plays. I'm like, no. That's why we need somebody outside the Sean Payton bubble. Unfortunately, Aaron Glenn is in the Sean Payton bubble. And he probably will hire Aaron Glenn. I don't see Mickey Loomis going after anybody else. I'd be surprised. I'd be shocked out of my mind if he doesn't hire Aaron Glenn. And if the only reason he doesn't hire him is because he doesn't want to go to the Saints. That would be the only reason. Because Aaron Glenn will be a head coach next year. There's no doubt. He'll be with the Jets or somebody. He's going to be a head coach. Somebody's going to give him a shitload of money. He's going to leave. That's what happens with good players. Good teams find a way to stay good because the Lions coaching staff is going to get picked apart. Everybody's going to want them because that's what happens when you're a good team.
The team that's after Aaron Glenn the most right now, to my knowledge, is you're talking about Aaron Glenn's our defensive coach, right?
Yeah, he was our coach.
I would say that's what the Bears are after.
Well, the Jets and the Bears are interviewing him too. They can't interview him until the Lions season is over. But they put in a request. The Saints were the first team to put in a request to interview him. But I don't think he'll last that long. But Aaron Glenn, if he wants to be a head coach, he will be.
I know Ben Johnson. Everybody's after too.
Yeah. What is he y'all offensive or defense coordinator?
Offense.
Oh, I hadn't heard anything about him.
He's the guy that comes up with all the little sneak plays, trick plays that have been working like a fucking charm. It throws other team up. They're like, what the hell just happened? Like golf's fake fumble. They actually were screaming. You could hear it through the refs' mics. They're actually all screaming. The other team was all screaming, fumble, 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 fumble. Golf had the ball the whole fucking time. Turned around and launched it to Laporta in the end zone. They all thought the ball was somewhere fumbled on the ground. Everybody was chasing, looking around on the ground for it.
Somebody was bringing it in the end zone.
It was a trick.
They're like, oh, I didn't even see the game.
They pulled a lot of trick plays in the last few games. They were like, oh my God, that is like genius. What you just did was genius.
We had hired Clint Kubiak from the 49ers defensive head coach. And for the first 2 games, he actually did pretty good. And then the game against the Bucs this Sunday, they emptied out the playbook. They were doing all kinds of trick plays left and right. And I said, might as well. But our general manager is also the vice president of the team. And he's been around since 2005, I think. So he's been around. So he's got tenure. He's not going anywhere. In other words, he's not firing himself. He's his own boss. And then they got Kai Hartley, who's a cap genius and general manager. He's going to leave. He's letting everybody leave here and here, there and there. But he actually came out and said whoever the next head coach is should keep certain. I would want them to keep certain coaches. And I'm like, let them bring their own staff in. Yeah, keep Kubiak. I would agree with that. But whoever the next head coach is should have 100% authority to do what they want with that team. You're pretty much, if you're going to hire a head coach and tell them you can't do this and you can't do that, you're handicapping them. I mean, you might as well send them to the Cowboys with Jerry Jones. That's why the Cowboys never win, because Jerry Jones says, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. You know. Jerry Jones and George Steinbrenner has a lot in common. They run the team and they're like, nope, 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 nope. Although the Yankees always won because Steinbrenner would fire their ass if they didn't. Jerry Jones is like, we'll let him. We'll keep him for a while longer just to fuck with them. That's why Jerry Jones don't fire people too much. He wants to fuck with them. He wants them to quit so he don't have to pay their contract. When coaches quit, they don't get paid. When they get fired, they get paid unless it's for cause. So, but I don't think Jerry Jones fired McCarthy. I think he's still a head coach of the Cowboys, but he may not stay. I mean, shit, if the Bears want to give him a shitload of money, he might as well go to the Bears. He'd have more control with the Bears. See, with the Packers don't even have an owner. He had full control of that team. He went from having full control of a team from the Packers to going to the Cowgirls and having no say-so whatsoever. He would tell Jerry Jones, I want that player, and Jerry Jones goes, nah, fuck that, I'm just getting who I want. Like, how can you coach a team when you have no input over what you're going to coach? And then it's your fault if you fuck up and you had nothing to do with, no say-so on it. That's what I always don't get. You know, if you're going to hire a coach, let them coach. Your general manager picks the players and the coach coaches them. Yeah, okay, but the coach should have some input. You know? I mean, shit, we basically became the goddamn Raiders.
Just like
then it sounds like I want all my players. We basically became the goddamn Oakland Raiders, for Christ's sake. We got like 15 Oakland.
It's like politics. Huh? It's like politics. Yeah. You vote in a president, let him be president.
Yeah, exactly.
Then he fucks up. But don't try to stop every damn thing he does.
Yep.
And I only say exactly. We have not had HE yet. If we had HE, I would say the same thing. Do not stop her. Let her do her thing. Go with her. And if she fucks up, then you can attack her. But till then, you gotta let them do what they gotta do.
True.
In other words, right now they should let Trump unleash him. Unleash the beast. Let him do what he's gonna do. And if he fails, then he's gonna have to stand there and be like, I failed, and nobody even stopped me. Well, we all agreed with you. We did what you wanted to do. It's either gonna work or not.
That's why Bill Parcells was a good coach. That's what
he didn't take no shit from anybody. You know, Bill Parcells' name is not actually Bill, it's Dwayne. But he didn't like that name. He went to school with somebody named Bill, and he said, I like the name Bill. So he changed his name. That ain't even his real damn name. Go up to him, hey, Dwayne. But Bill Parcells was a head coach because he told people, hey, I call the players, you run them. The big tuna, yeah, because he was big as fat as tuna.
He was bigger than what you call it? Oh shit, I forget his name. Or the cowboy hat, Saints coach.
Bum Phillips?
Yeah, Bum Phillips. Bigger than Bum Phillips.
O.A. Phillips. Yeah.
Was he Parcells bigger than Bum Phillips?
Fatter wise? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Bum Phillips, he got a good sized fella right there.
Well, yeah, he was tall too.
Mm-hmm.
He never wore his hat indoors. That's why he never
Right
wore his
on.
hat in the Superdome. No. Parcells was a good hat. See, Sean Payton has that lineage from Bill Parcells. So, in fact, that year that the NFL screwed Sean Payton and suspended him, he was actually talking to Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells came this close to coming out of retirement for 1 year to coach the Saints. I'm talking that close. We could have had Bill Parcells as a head coach that 1 year he got suspended. But the only reason Bill Parcells turned it down is because it would have affected his Hall of Fame candidacy. He would have had to wait another 5 years. And he was getting elected in the Hall of Fame. He's like, nah, I can't do that. But I think I can only imagine Bill Parcells being the way he is, yelling at Drew Brees. I don't think that would have worked anyway. Bill Parcells' style wouldn't have worked for the Saints in 2000 and whatever year he got suspended, 2010, 11. It wouldn't have worked. There's no way.
No, it was a 2009 year that
that's when we won the Super Bowl.
that we won the Super Bowl.
Well,
it was in 2010, but it was a 2009 season.
See, those ways don't work anymore because the players get paid a shitload of money. They go complain to management. Management overrides the coach. See, back in the 70s and 80s and all this other time, the coaches had authority. Bill Parcells was like, look, shut up. I run the team. I run the, and then he would have, the people would back him up. Nowadays, these spoiled players, they get pissed off. They go to their agents. The agents call the general manager. And the general manager, they tell them, okay, this is what we're going to do, blah, blah. The Aaron Rodgers syndrome, basically. Aaron Rodgers can't do no wrong. When the Jets signed Aaron Rodgers, he can do whatever he wants. Did he win? No. But, Aaron Rodgers getting people fired left and right. Ain't his fault.
You can be burning the midnight oil tonight, Bill?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be up all night. I was up all night last night. Till I went to bed this morning. I got up last night. I took a nap, because I knew I was going to be up. And I was on watch from, I think it was 10. Yeah, about 10 o'clock, I think it was. Temperature got at 32. So started at 10. And every hour, I was going to the bathroom running. And Missy did it 2 or 3 times, but I didn't take a nap. And so it just so happened she had to use the bathroom, and she was in there at the top of the hour. So she turned the water on. She said, I already did it. I said, oh, okay, good. I'll just sit right here then. Don't have to get up and cripple over there. Yeah, I'm going to be up all night. I'll watch a couple of movies. Give me a chance to watch some movies.
It's the Boudreaux live stream. Do a 24-hour marathon.
If you're still on, I'll be back in a few. So if you're still on,
probably,
I'll be back in a few.
At 2?
I'm back in a few if you're still on.
Yeah, I will be. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. The only reason I'll ever get off is if Cajun gets off and you get off, then or if Cajun wants to go live, then
I'll send you links. If I do, I don't know. You ain't got to work tomorrow, so it don't matter to you. You can stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning if you want.
I ain't got a job yet to work tomorrow.
Oh, you do?
No, I said I ain't got one yet.
Oh, I thought you said, I just got a job.
I might be tomorrow.
Unplug your earphones and then plug them back in. That it came back when Dave came up.
But I might be tomorrow.
Let's see.
You hear an echo from my room. Yeah, you hear the echo.
Well, it could, when Dave came in, I guess that's when it started. You know, because the studio is it.
Well, I didn't hear it. Nobody told me. Been in here for half an hour at least.
Yeah, but I just didn't say anything.
Oh, well, I don't hear it.
But we got a rift in the timeline. When Dave came in, that caused a rift in the timeline and caused me.
Space-time continuum was all screwed.
Right.
It's like,
that's
good
what
Lord.
I was trying to think of at first, and the only thing I can think of, we tore a rip in the timeline when Dave came in the studio backstage on the panel. I mean,
oh yeah, it's
I'm gonna have to give me a bottle of water or make a drink, one of the two, and I don't feel like drinking any alcohol.
I never met Mr. Alcohol, but I heard he was awesome.
Ow, they call me Alcohol. I got my buddy Big Al. He's a DJ at K-Bone. That's his opening song. Is they call me Alcohol. That's his opening song.
Yep.
And his outro song. See, a lot of DJs, you know, down here, they have especially in, you know, Cajun music, all mobile DJs, they have an opening song, you know. And all DJs, most all DJs on the air down here on the specialty shows have an opening song when it's there for their show. Like Paul Marks, it was one of his own songs that he played for when he came on with his show, and his was let's see,
some of the DJs down here got their own themes.
Fish, boudin, gumbo. I'm a pure D Cajun man. And if you're ever down in South Louisiana, come to my house, I'll play you a song, big bowl of gumbo, and play you a song on the accordion. What's the name of that song? It's
you got me.
Cajun Proud or something, or Cajun something. Anyway, that's his opening song. His own song is his opening song. His intro and his outro song on his show. But I mean, he passed away going on 4 years ago. So, you know, naturally he don't DJ at his own radio station anymore.
Oh man. There was this DJ, a couple of DJs. I know one of them, he's on he switched because like down here, a lot of the stations, like 20 years ago, they had 106.7. They had a bunch of DJs. One of them left about 15 years ago, and he's been in Houston. And he's been at the #1 Houston talk station. He's got his own opening song. I forget what it is, but he used to play it down here. And one of the DJs, Scott Spinato, that's his name, he would do the Sanford & Son theme.
Oh, okay.
And then he said, and then we go, Scott Spinato on the air, Scott Spinato. And it was him singing it. And he would come on at like midnight. And he still does it on another station. And then they got Jason Ginty, who's on the other rock. He became the program director on another rock station. And he always would play Metallica. Like when he was opening up, he was like, Jason Ginty on the air. And he would play, he would always play the same Metallica song every day.
Yeah, that's their intro song. They a lot of South Louisiana DJs are like that. They have intro songs that you can. A lot of northern DJs, they don't have an intro song. You know, like every time their show comes on.
Well, I remember in the late '90s when they had Rod Ryan and a few other ones. He came from Buffalo. He lived in Buffalo, so he was a DJ in Buffalo. Then he went to Kansas City. Then he went to somewhere else. Then he came to New Orleans. He was down here about 10 years, and then right before Katrina hit, he went to Houston. He's on 94. I think it's 94.1 The Buzz. It's like the top station in Houston. And he's the morning DJ, man. He still plays the Monkey Mix. And I got that on tape 20 years ago, the Monkey Mix. And it's just a bunch of it's like a bunch of music and song like monkeys and weird shit. And he's got all kinds of like clips in it.
Is it like a medley? You know, a bunch of different clips into one whole song?
Yeah, it's like, well, it's not really a song per se. Well, it sort of is a song. It's like something he put together, in the early 90s, but it's like him talking and music in the background. It's like, let's go. Like, you know, something like that. It's like 3.5 minutes long, and that's his intro. Because I turned it on the other day, because you could pick any radio station online. And I have him on Facebook, and he was on live the other day. And he goes, we're going to play the Monkey Mix. And I was like, God damn, you still have the Monkey Mix? I remember I requested the Monkey Mix I told him, I said, I remember I requested the Monkey Mix from you in 1997. He's like, what? I still have that on tape.
I'll be right back.
All right. Not lean off the dog moment.
No, I already did that. This is top of the hour right now, and I'm going to do it. So I do it on the top of the hour every hour.
All right, well, we're going to change this. And this top of the hour moment is brought to you by Cajun Coin Hunter. Wait, I'll think of something. Let's see. Okay, I got one. And this top of the moment is brought to you by Cajun Coin Hunter. Cajun Coin Hunter and Friends on YouTube. I don't know. You kill it, he grills it. What else do we got? I'll think of something, and then we'll play it on the. Then we'll play it. Do you know if you play certain songs backwards, it tells you to go dance with a cow? Don't have a cow, man. Play it forward. You know, if you listen to EOL backwards, it tells you to dance really loud.
I'm gonna wait until I go back to get some ice. I ain't doing that. 5 minutes. I gotta go back to the bathroom and turn that water off, the hot off, then turn the cold on for 5 minutes. So I gotta come, back and forth.
Where did the Saints draft? Ninth, number 9. Southern Coin Hunter in the building. What is going on? It's currently Boudreaux hour right now. He's turning on and off the sprinklers as we speak. The right sprinkler is going off and the left sprinkler is coming on. It's the top of the hour moment. We taking some dedications, but I can't play anything. So take a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then mix it together, and you got something. We ain't drafting no goddamn quarterback. Unfortunately, unfortunately, we probably stuck with Derek Carr another year. He makes too much money. I mean, maybe they cut him. Derek Carr came out today and said he's not taking a pay cut, but he's open to restructure his contract. You know, he's not going to take a pay cut. That's why the Raiders got rid of him. So, yeah, I don't see the Saints drafting a quarterback. They'll probably get a wide receiver or a defensive tackle. But
it's your first penny box of the year. All right. Wait, you didn't get your weatherhead and meter pan and all that put back up? I was going to tell you to take some daylight pictures for me. Send them in the email. That way I can show them off in the stream here or my stream, whatever. I know your whole weatherhead, man, where the wires go in at the top, man, all that went ripped through all that wood on the roof and got on the ground. That's a bad
it
little
went kablooey.
I don't know if it no, there were lights on in the house. I don't think it popped that switch fuse. Trying to? Okay. Man, if I was still doing what I used to do, and had a vehicle, I could have, went to your house and did all that shit already. Like Simon, he they was waiting on his home insurance to pay for the new cabinets and stuff because they had to rip all the cabinets out, and because they had sewage in their house. It backed up or something. Something happened with, I don't know if it's the city or what. I think so because he lives in got city utilities, like sewers. And something happened that I don't know. I don't know if it's the city's fault, but his insurance is supposed to pay for new cabinets. Well, okay, hold on a minute.
I'm too lazy. I'll let Boudreaux do it.
It's been over a year and they ain't got cabinets and a sink in his mama's house. Well, his and his mama's house. Oh man, crap.
Oh.
I clicked on StreamYard instead of hitting compose. Instead of making an email, I clicked on the StreamYard and I was going to have 2 StreamYards open.
I'll definitely hear an echo then. Be like, hello, 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 hello. No.
Okay, there you go, Van. Yeah, he still ain't got a damn kitchen sink and cabinets in his, the lowers, in him and his mom's house yet. And if I was, still building cabinets and all that, I could have built him a set,
Oh, for sure.
And all he had to do was, get the cabinets to his house. I could have made him a nice set of raised panel doors, cabinets, raised panel doors, and I could have built that. He'd have had that already. All you had to do is pay for the wood. I'd just charge them, $100, $200 for the whatever.
No.
Okay, gotta go switch the water. Been 8 minutes.
In this switch the water moment. Come on. My phone's being a pain in the ass. Come on.
Howdy.
Greetings, sir. What is going on in the lovely state of Baton Rouge?
Well, it's cold. Actually, in State Farm finally came out. Now I gotta get the contractors to email State Farm their quotes for all the repair work. According to the gal from State Farm, they want to match the existing shingles, which were put on in year 2000. They don't make those shingles anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say, they don't make that shit anymore.
She wants a slab taken out so she can try to match those tabs, the shingle tabs. So, man,
yeah, they're going to get you the cheapest shit possible.
Well, I might hire a private adjuster. Get a second opinion on that. So I'm at Mom and Dad's house right now. I'll go by there every day, check on mail, in the evening before I come back over here.
Yeah, well.
I do have some daylight photos. I'll email them to, I need a reduced file size because they're massive because my cell phone has high res.
He showed me those other photos, but I can barely see in one of them.
I got some daylight ones I'll send him. Actually, I may just go and do a video using Power Director and just post those things on my YouTube channel.
Might as well get some views off of it if you can.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, it's like me. You don't know what's going to work with the algorithm. You just throw everything up there and see if it sticks. I mean, shit, you might put that up there and get 12,000 views. You don't know. Title it, My house is falling. My house is, the roof fell off. So yeah, title it The Roof Fell Off and show the pictures.
She's saying that they will replace the side that's damaged, and if you're looking at the house, it'd be the right side of the gable roof. Nothing on the inside. Yet she marked shingles as being damaged on the inside of the L of the L, the inside of the gable. She marked about 15 shingles in white, but saying they won't replace it. Why mark if you're not going to replace it? You know?
Right, that's your house, right?
Yep.
Okay. Who you got your insurance with?
State Farm.
Okay. See, I wasn't here when you were talking earlier. I was crippling to the bathroom to run my water, switch the water, because the freeze. So insurance not wanting to pay at all?
They don't want to pay for a full roof replacement because that roof is over 20 years old. And the bad thing is, I got a tree that needs to be taken. That tree needs to come down. Else it's going to happen again if another branch falls.
Oh, that's what caused the power line to the header to come out. Oh, big branch fell on the wires and the wires pulled it over. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it went through that roof like it was nothing. So I got two quotes.
That's like 3 foot of plywood, wood just go.
First company I called was Mr. Electric. They quoted me $5,200. So I called another contractor, Dykes Electric, and it's $2,200 with them.
Yeah, that sounds more reasonable. It should be just to put it back and all that. It shouldn't be because there's nothing wrong. They don't need to replace the equipment. They just need to get it back up.
Actually, the meter does need to be replaced. The threads for the mast are stripped out.
Okay.
The only thing that kept my panel from being ripped off, the conduit that connects the meter to the panel was on the bottom of the panel. So basically, it just rotated down. If it had been high up, the whole panel would have came off the wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, I called. I went and packed up what I could that night. Called Demco to come pull the wire back to the pole.
Who you got for electric? Who's your power company?
Demco.
Demco. What's that stand for?
Dixie Electric.
Oh, okay.
Dixie
Electric. What?
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. Co-op, something co-op. Dixie Electrical. Dixie Electric Members Co-op.
Oh, members. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I used to have Slimco, which was South Louisiana Electric. I guess members co-op. I never thought about the M, but it was a co-op. We'd get a check every year in the mail, off of the money, $200, $300, $400.
I had a co-op.
You had shares, and so every year mom would get a check, mom and dad,
When I lived on the other side of town, the other side of town has the Washington St. Tammany Co-op. On the closer to the state line, closer that way, closer where the swamp, like the Honey Swamp, and back that way is, and all that stuff. They got the Crossgates has their own co-op, and I used to live in that area, so I never had Cleco. My electricity bill in the summertime was like $60, and I ran everything. The wintertime, I was paying like $12. But on this side of town, it's Cleco and everything ass high. Yeah.
Central Louisiana Electric Co-op. Because that's what I got, Cleco. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Eloise, over in Oakdale, Alexandra, all down here, that's all Cleco. And like I said, everybody got a $65 credit. Some people got more, I think.
Yeah.
They got a $90 credit.
Well, this box of pennies I just went through, I had 15 wheat cents with a very nice 1949, which upgraded in my book. 46 hour, I got a nice one in there. See, what was it? Two Canadians, 4 2009s, 233 copper coins, about 13 with die cracks. I still got to do a video from last year's die cracks on the last box. That was a crazy box. Out of that box, I had 4 wheats and 14 Canadian coins.
That is something.
It's on the channel.
I go back and watch it. I got almost 5,000 videos saved over the last 3 years. I got to watch. I'm way behind. And 5,000 is the max, and you have to start another one. I literally have watch later 1, watch later 2 on my what you call it. so sometimes you might see me commenting on a video from 3 years ago. That means I just watched it. So just to let you know, if I commented on an old video, it means I just got around to watching it. But it still counts for watch time.
I've done that too on some people, like Rob Finds Treasures. Other people, I've commented on their videos from like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Totally forgot about him. I don't go on that
remember when
channel.
Rob, man. I remember when he didn't have, but not even 1,000 subscribers.
The last I checked earlier today, I was at 794.
That ain't too bad.
Considering that back in end of August, I was at 350-ish.
There you go.
What's bringing in the people are the shorts.
Yeah, if you do the vertical, the vertical shorts do more now, supposedly, because YouTube pushes the vertical. I don't know why, but yeah, and you can do a short video up to 3 minutes. So
yeah.
Which
everybody
is
complains
better.
about vertical videos. A lot of people complain. They're like, man, fill in that gap. Where we could see stuff.
I don't like it.
Whatever.
I don't like it. Well, if you do a live stream on vertical, you can only see like 4 messages at the bottom. Like right now, I can see like 7, 8 on StreamYards. You can only see the last 4 if you do it through YouTube. And you can't do StreamYards through vertical, I don't think. So you can only do vertical through the YouTube before it counts. From what I understand, if you try it on some other platform, it won't count. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but
well, it's vertical videos. What they want you to do, your long videos, they want you to go vertical with that and vertical live, and you get.
I'm not doing that shit.
Butter, no. And that ain't gonna attract me more watchers, viewers, while I'm live than I already got. I do like 20, 30, whatever, and then it's down to 10. But in the last hour or half hour, I'm down to 9 or 10 people watching, So,
yeah. I was in somebody's stream, can't remember who it was, a few weeks ago, and they were complaining, oh, they got 32 people in here, and I go, and you're complaining, why? After 4, and they were going live 4.5 hours, and I'm like, you only got 32 and you're complaining? Really?
Yeah.
How many did you have before? 60, 70?
Yeah, I used to get 100 likes. Remember when I was on my wheels? Silver wheels? I was getting.
That's because you were giving away shit.
I'd do a giveaway. I'd give away a silver quarter.
That's why.
Whatever, and I had 100 likes, but no, that wasn't announced though. That wasn't announced like in the title.
No, but word of mouth, word of mouth, they would pass it around. But people told me, oh, you should do giveaways. You'll get a lot of people in the stream, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that because then you get dependent on
watch. Numbnuts that won't come back. They'll subscribe and then unsubscribe right away.
And then you'll get some of those people that, oh, I didn't win. This is rigged, and then they'll try to report you. They did that to a real giveaway guy. They were doing that to him. Oh, man, I didn't win. This shit's rigged.
He got gaming chairs. Shit. What, man, all kind of expensive crap he'd give away.
He gave one lady $1,000, I think it was.
There you go.
And she never came back. She took the money, never came back. So I mean,
damn.
I haven't seen him in a while. I think he stopped. He was doing other channels, but I think he completely stopped now.
I think he passed away.
Really?
I think so.
Nah, I got his phone number.
Oh, well, something drastic happened with him. Something drastic.
Yeah, I mean that might be the case. He's got a bunch of other shorts, but I don't know because I haven't. I mean, I know he said he was doing something, but I have his phone number somewhere.
I think it's that something bad happened. I don't know, a year or two ago, something like that.
I mean, that's about the well. I did talk to him within the last year.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I think maybe it was about a year. I think the last time I spoke to him was probably last.
Then it's not him I'm thinking about. Then
January.
if
Well, he lives in Dallas.
Oh, maybe something happened with his football team. Drastic.
Well, he's not a Tech. He was a Redskins fan, and then he switched, and he says, "I'm not going to be a Redskins fan. I'll be a Texans fan." Oh yeah, no, I know. Oh, my back, killing ass.
Mm-hmm.
Where my mom's from in North Louisiana, that's Dallas Cowboy territory.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
either Saints and Cowboys fans. Not when you live in North Louisiana, but hey, I know my buddy up there, Billy Strong, him and his wife, Miss Rhonda, they are Saints fans to the max, and LSU.
well, as kids, when we would go up there in the wintertime, we always had to bring our Dallas Cowboy pajamas, me and my brother, to sleep in. You brought Saints in there. We probably got a hide stand by my grandfather.
Well, my cousin, she got a nickname. Damn it! Well, I'm trying to think of her real name. Anyway, she's Primo. And first cousin. Her dad was my mom's brother. So anyway, she commissioned Missy to make to crochet for her grandbabies Saints outfit, the bonnet, the Don Soleil, and the outfit, and Saints, and then colors, and then Dallas colors, because she's from Louisiana, from Crowley, but Lions Point, but lives in Texas now, so it's she's a fan of both Saints and Dallas. But when they play, if the Saints ever play Dallas, then she's she pulls for the Saints then. Instead of Dallas. The husband's from Texas, so they live like right on the outside of Waco. I forget that little town down there. Wasn't far from where Brandon was living at before he bought a house. BS Small Engine.
Yeah. I seen him recently.
Well, sounds like my mom just went to bed. Her bedroom door shut, which means I have to wake my dad up here in a little bit to get him to go to bed. Tried that last night. I finally heard him about 3 o'clock. He finally got up and went to bed.
Ready to fall asleep in the recliner?
Oh yeah, he falls asleep in that recliner all the time.
Yeah, I can't fall asleep in a recliner unless I'm really, really dead tired.
I got a recliner at my house. You can lay it back like a bed and sleep in that son of a gun, and it's comfortable.
Oh yeah, I have 2 recliners.
Have y'all seen that Razer ad on YouTube? When you watch YouTube, whatever. Have y'all seen that Razer ad, the double-headed Razer, little magnetic thing? They say this is the latest thing that Gillette made, but it don't say Gillette nowhere on it. Have y'all seen that
Probably.
ad?
Probably, but I'm not sure.
He's got one in each hand, and he does this, and he trims his goatee down to a point right here, you know, and then another guy shaves his head, you know, one pass, a clean shave, but
No, I
you
haven't
can't
seen
see what's
that
in
one.
his hand. But and
Watch.
then the guy shave with it, you know, it's a double headed. It's only about that tall, that wide. It's got two heads on it, and they want like $30 something for them. It was 50, and they on sale for 30.
Yeah.
You know, that's with the shipping.
I don't
But
think I've seen it, but now since you mentioned it, I'll probably see it 3 times tonight.
yeah, well, we're
I'll be like,
talking
oh,
about it, so yeah, you might
YouTube will
pick
be
that
like,
up.
oh, show it to him. Oh yeah.
So anyway, I look on whatever they got on sale on them YouTube ads that they say somebody got fired from a company and they engineered this and that, you know, and then somebody backed them and all that.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah, like a heater. You know, a little bit of heater is supposed to heat your room up, you know.
Yeah, I
in
saw that one. I
2
saw that one.
minutes.
That's bullshit.
And then one with a little air conditioner is supposed to cool your room down in a matter of a minute and a half or whatever. Yeah, well, you know, they got this one guy that actually buys all that stuff and myth busts them, you know. And yeah, I mean, it's junk. It's junk, and it's
Of course
a lot
it
of
is.
hype. But I got that razor that they hyping up on the ads. I got that same razor for $3.28 plus $2.50 shipping. So it's $6. You know, I got it from AliExpress, and I got something else for the house too from AliExpress because I buy electronic stuff. You know, like my tools, certain tools and stuff, like my soldering iron.
Yeah.
I got that from AliExpress. One of them I got for free for you know, to make a review video. Got for free. It was a $40 iron. You know, portable.
Ain't too bad.
I got a video out on that I made, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago, whatever. And then I got another soldering station. Then I got another portable iron that I got. In fact, Electron Man, he ordered one. He clicked my link in my video of my review on it. You know, my personal review. They didn't send me that one free. It was 99 cents.
Yeah.
When them lightning deal, 99 cents for a portable soldering iron. Yeah, all you got to do is, it comes with a tip. All you got to do is supply the, sometimes you don't need to supply the plug. You just got to supply the power that powers it. And it's a 12 to 24 volt power system. I got one right here. Like, I'm gonna do a giveaway. See, this one came with a cord. You just plug your USB-C, your PD port, you know, power delivery cord, and there's a tip, big long tip that goes in here. Just click, and turn it on. Start soldering, and it's a Quicko. It's a T75. You know, Quicko is a brand name in the soldering industry, and that little thing works good. Got a review on it, and I didn't give, you know, and then I pinned a comment. I didn't give it good enough. I talked about something that I shouldn't have said because I didn't give it really a fair chance, but I did pin a comment saying that, yeah, it's good for the price. You know, I think it's like $10, you know, regular price, but they had my link. If you clicked on, you got it for 99 cents. Free
Not too
shipping.
bad.
Free shipping.
Speaking of razors, back in early part of December, I went to go buy razor blades from my Gillette razor.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I'll buy the 5-pack, and it's about $15. Gillette no longer makes the 5-pack. You have to buy the 8-pack, and it's like $32.
Damn.
So I looked around and it had a Schlick razor, comes with 3 heads for $9.98. Guess what I grabbed?
$9.98.
That's right. Because by the time I paid for 3 of those,
Mm-hmm.
that's 9 razor blades for less than what Gillette is charging for 8 blades only. That's a
I
new
forget.
handle and 3 heads. I shave once a week because they're expensive.
Yeah. I seen an ad on YouTube. Now, it wasn't one of them hopped up ads, okay? You remember the old style where you turn the bottom and had a head on it? You turn the bottom and it pushed up, and the head of it folded up like that. Then you put a new, the double sided razor in it or the single. Remember those years ago?
Yeah, my dad had that.
Okay, and then the Army gave you one when you went in the Army. Like my dad was in World War II, and he had his. He was shaving with his when he was 70. From the one he got from the Army gave him, and it's. I think they want like $50 or $60 for it, but they guarantee if you don't like it, you can return it. And this ain't one of them fly by night companies on YouTube. This is an actual guy, and I looked it up. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna try, and they have blades that are ultra razor sharp. With all the new technology nowadays, and they say it doesn't cause skin bumps or whatever. Because if you go with like a 4-blade razor, you actually making that a red rash on your face with that.
I go no higher than 3. I think it's what the one I have now is a 3-blade.
Mm-hmm.
But heck, when I went to Southeastern, they gave us a single blade. I used that thing for almost 15, 18 years before I got me a new one. Just to go buy new. They quit making the heads on it for that one.
For a single?
Yep. For this one, they did is no Gillette, and Gillette got rid of that model a long time ago. I heard about it, so I stocked up on razor blades. But at the time, I also used electric.
What about that company?
Harry's?
Razor? Huh?
Harry's?
Harry's?
Yep.
Harry's razor. They used to make commercials on TV too before.
Got the hair shave club.
Yeah, the hair. Yeah, the razor club.
Oh yeah.
They had some of those when I was at Dirt Cheap. Now they had about 4 or 5 boxes. I put them on the side, and somebody bought them, but they had one left, and I bought the one, and I used it a few times, and I didn't like it, so I threw it away. I have 3 of them.
If you're a member or whatever, you're actually saving money. If you shave every day or every other day. If you work in the office, you can shave every day.
I have shaved 4 times in the last month and a half, and usually I shave once every 6 months, maybe if that. But I probably shaved 4 times in the last 6 weeks. So just because all the interviews I'm going on, but I got the same blades from like 4 or 5 years ago. When I'm done with them, I just stick them in alcohol. They're not really dull or anything. I just kind of dull them out. But I bought this stuff and I haven't used it yet. It's some kind of thing. It's actually for black men, but it says black men use it. But I don't know. I bought it when I was working, and it's this. You put this gel on your face and you let it sit for about 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and then you wipe it away. It's no shave thing. It's supposed to last 4 days. But I've never used it yet. But I have it in the can. So
and
they say put a.
Go ahead. They say what? Put what?
Oh, I'll show it to you. Let me untether myself because I'm charging my phone. Oh,
Got-
bathroom's right next
you
to
know, I was running crew boats offshore, and we used the when we wanted to shower. We had a shower on the boat, but it was a lot easier to take a shower on the platform. And at the mirror and all that, a huge mirror on the wall in the men's bathroom. And that a ladies' bathroom also on the platform, because every now and then there was a woman that would go offshore, company woman or whatever. And anyway, there was this black guy, and he was shaving, and when he had that gel or whatever that he put on his face, and then he took a butter knife and just did that, and the hair just all came off. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This, hold on, let me turn the camera on. This.
Cream shave. Razorless
It says-
cream shave.
Yeah, I bought it.
Stops razor bumps and all that stuff. Damn,
It was $3.99. I bought it for like 50 cents. Yeah, it says for black men. Black men use this, and I just bought it. It's a whole. I haven't used it yet, but it says works in 4 minutes, lasts up to days. That lasts up to 4 days, and you just put it on your face and you just wipe it off. It says shea butter and sweet almond. So
he was using a butter knife, which a butter knife's dull, We all know that, but I'm like, damn, I didn't know that.
Well, the reason why they use that, because if they shave, their whiskers curl up like the hair does, and it'll dig back into their skin.
Huh?
That's why they don't use razor blades.
Okay, repeat that. What you had said, because I didn't catch all of it.
Okay, the reason why they use that gel, if they use razor blades, the hair in their face curls up, and it'll grow back into their face, so they get ingrown hairs on their face.
Hair, okay.
Ingrown
so that's
hair
what they use that gel.
Yeah. Keep hearing popping in here. What the hell's popping? Oh, I guess that's the house creaking. I kept hearing pop, pop. You turn off the light.
Pop music. Pop, pop.
Yeah.
Music.
No, I was hearing it in the bathroom.
The old disco
damn
song?
drain. My drain I took a shower at like 7 o'clock, and the drain's been slow. The water, I'm hearing pop, pop, pop. And I look in the thing, the damn drain's still clogged up. I gotta get Drano or something for that shit. Like 4 or 5 hours later, and the water's still clogging it. I'm like,
No, you
plunger. I bet you got some hair down there, a bunch of hair. If you put something like a little curly Q, and I got one for toilet, for drains.
Yeah, I could do something. No, I know why. I dropped some soap, and it went down the thing, and I figured, okay, I guess it's one of those where it don't go down. It's probably stuck in a thing, but you can't take this thing off, so I have to get like Drano or like run a little thing on it. I'll get some Drano and use that. But yeah, I dropped some soap and it messed it up.
Well, a combination bathtub shower, the combo bathtub shower, you got a P-trap on it. Goes down and like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like a sink. Because I've put a few in already, building houses.
Yeah, I'll just run something. I used to have a snake. I got a coat hanger somewhere. I could probably use that. But yeah, I dropped a little piece of soap, and before I could pick it up, it went down the drain. And I figured, okay, I ran some hot water, and I figured it would melt it, but no, it just it's just stuck in there. So
yeah. It'll dissolve after a while.
Oh, this will take a while.
It's been 8 months.
Oh, damn, that should be cleared up. You probably got a bunch of hair down there too.
Well, the people that had this place before me, they had the toilet all backed up. They had to go to the tank, and it was 2 ladies and a guy, and they had a 2-year-old, so they threw a bunch of diapers in the toilet was backing up. So I'm thinking it was clogged up because the first couple of times I used it, it started bubbling. So I think I just never told the landlord about it because I'm not wasting his fucking time with anything because he don't want to, I don't want to. I asked him about a few other things, huh?
I was going to say, if that septic tank is full, it's probably time for it to get pumped out.
It was pumped out. It was pumped out 3 or 4. Yeah, it was pumped out about 4 months ago because when I go to flush it, it would go blub 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 blub. And when the guy emptied the tank out, he goes, "Yeah, there's a lot of wipes and diapers in here." Like the person that was living here before would flush the diapers down the toilet. The diapers and the wipes and stuff.
Kind of big. That's kind of big for a toilet, a diaper. I can't see a diaper being flushed. I can't really see that.
That's what he said.
Got a built-in P-trap too, like that. And they got a little flap. Actually, a toilet has a little flap that comes up like that.
Well, I've seen. Well, I watch a lot of This Old House, so I've seen where they took apart a toilet, and I've seen where they took the toilet off and they took the wax cylinder, whatever they call it, the little honeycomb thing, and they put a camera down there. Well, that's what he said. He said, "Oh, it was all blocked up." And they had lived here. I think they only lived here 10 months, and then before that, it was some old lady that lived here for like 10 years. With a bunch of grandkids. So they said the combination of those two, and I mean the guy said he hadn't called anybody to pump it in about 5 years. That's what he said. That's what he told me. So apparently nobody told him. So
if you got a little bacteria in your tank, now it's gonna be, come naturally, but usually you got bacteria that eats all, and dissolves the solids, okay, and then usually that dissolves and gets down, and that's what actually builds up over about a 10-year period. Because we had our septic tank, and it was like 10 years before we had it pumped out.
Yeah, well, I couldn't tell you how long. He said it was at least 5 years before he had it pumped out.
The water is always there. The water is always full. It's always full of water. Okay, always. Don't let them, try to, this is for anybody. Don't let any sewer pumper bullshit you and say, oh, it's full. Look at it, it's full. Yeah, but that's just the water level. It stays like that, and then it goes out the other end when the water comes up, and then it drains as it needs to. But all the solids go to the bottom or float, before the bacteria that's naturally in there, and then you can always add the bugs in there if you want. That helps a lot. It does. The little bacteria things you flush down the toilet, that actually helps a lot.
I wasn't here when he drained it. I was at work, but my mom was here, so she saw it.
They pump it out with a truck.
She will supervise everything to make sure they do it. So she actually stood there and watched him do it. And she told me, this guy cleared it. From what I understand, this guy cleared everything out. So this was a good,
Yeah,
my landlord at the old house, she would just call the cheapest person. This guy, because he cares about the house, he will actually spend money on it as an investment. So he'll actually call the top people.
The one you got now? Your landlord now?
Yeah, he actually calls. He actually will spend money.
Yeah, that's why he's trying to screw you out of money on the Clico deal.
Well, this guy owns about 40 properties.
Okay.
Yeah, he owns a lot of properties. He's a real estate guy, so yeah. He owns at least 40 houses. I forget the name. It's an LLC. It's the Bloom something. That's what his name. That's the Bloom something LLC.
Okay.
I'm like, he named it after a damn Mardi Gras trinket.
Yeah, Bloom.
Yeah, he lives. I know his home address. He actually lives. His house is 5 houses down where I used to live. Same street. Same street. I'm like, oh, he's on that side. So I was like, oh, that's you. I never went on that side, but I'm like, I know where you live. Because when I handed him the application, he goes, oh, you're my neighbor. And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, I live a couple houses down from you. Or I did. And I'm like, well, shit, I didn't know that. I literally found out. I used to work with someone that lived 3 houses down from the other side, and then my landlord lived 5 houses down the other side of me. I'm like, I didn't. It's like I lived in that house 13 years. I'm like, I talked to 3 neighbors. I stayed to myself. I'm like, neighbor to the left side couldn't speak English. The neighbor to the right side, I wanted to beat his ass. So, I got away from him. Fortunately, my neighbor to the left side of me bugs the shit out of me every once in a while, knocks on my door because my landlord messes his shit up. And the other ones on the other side blast music every day. So I'm screwed by both. That's why I want to get away from this one. But, of course, with the situation, I'm just I only planned on living here a year anyway. So
let's see if he's got 40 properties, 40 houses, and he gets a $65 credit, but charging the people a regular light bill on Cleco. If all houses have Cleco, he's getting that 65 or more credit. Let's see. Let's just do 65 times 40.
I don't think they're giving it to him 40 times. He's only got one account. I don't think he has 40 different accounts.
Well, he's got 40 different houses, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but he pays it on his. Huh?
That is 40 different properties. They have to bill by the property, not by the.
Yeah, every meter's got a different account. Yeah, he don't have all them meters on one account. No, he's got 40 different houses. He got 40 different Cleco. If he has, the electricity is in his name and the renters are paying him, like in your case, you and your roommate, y'all pay him the bill because it's in his name. That saved y'all a deposit, so that's pretty good.
Well, he wouldn't let me put it in my name. He wouldn't let me put it in my name. Yeah. He's like, oh, that's what he was. Oh, I saved y'all $300 deposit. I said I'd rather pay the $300 deposit.
$500 for Cleco.
It's 300. Well, what? Well, it was 300 the last time I did it.
Yeah, Missy had in my movie it was 150 or 200, and then when we came here, Cleco went to, as of 12 years ago, they went to $500 for anybody, a business, a house, whatever. It's $500 deposit. You can pay it in 3 months, though. They just divide it in 3 different payments on your bill. That's how you do that. Divide it into 3.
Yeah,
but we get an interest on it. An interest credit on it.
No, I was getting credit too. I was getting credit too. Actually, when I moved, well, it was the electricity. It was in my name when I lived at the apartment. The electricity bill was in my name, but we had the co-op then, so I only got a bill for like $2.03. Like they sent me a refund for $2.03. Now, when I moved here, it wasn't my name; it was my mom's name. And she paid 13 years ago. It was $300, but they were paying her interest. So she actually got a check back for like $270 or some shit like that. So she got most of that money back.
Yeah. Minus the last electric bill.
Yeah. It was like 270 or something. And then when we went to do it here, the landlord's like, "Oh no, I because the last client skipped out on him and didn't pay anything. That's why he tried to charge me for all the shit." And I'm like, I'm not paying your electricity. I told him I'm not paying your electricity bill, I'm not paying your water bill, and he's like, "Oh, they skipped out in the middle of the night."
So
he goes, "I have no."
That's your problem. I wasn't living here that month.
Oh, they did all kinds of shit to this house. When he walked in, he goes, "I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is." I took the damn I took the damn ADT alarm out the wall. It kept going off. The first 2 nights I was here, it kept going off. I took it out the wall. So there's a hole in the wall. I just took it out. I unscrewed it. I took it right out the wall. And they didn't even, like these people that lived here, they put in an alarm system, didn't even tell the landlord. He goes, I didn't give anybody permission for that. So, and then he started trying to charge me for that shit. And I said, no. He got stuck with a bill, and he tried to put it on me. I said, no. He goes, you signed the lease. I said, I wasn't even, I said, dude, I wasn't even here in January and February. You cannot stick me with that shit.
That's right.
I didn't even know I was moving until the second week of March. So I didn't even, and I argued with him. I said, I'm not paying $35. He kissed my ass. I'm not paying it. And I said, second more. And when I do move out, I better not get any fucking bills from him, because when I move, I'll pay the last bills, but I'm not going to be paying all the bills. Like, see, that's what he tried to do to me. He tried to get me for January and February when I wasn't here. He goes, oh, well, you know, I got to make up for them. I'm like, I'm not paying those bills. So, like, I'm going to tell this guy, when I move, I'm not paying your bills when I'm not living here. So, you know, that's what he tried to sneak that into the lease, and I read it. I said, I took it and I X'd it out. I said, I'm not doing that shit. He put a clause in the lease. Like literally, he tried to put a clause in the lease saying, like, okay, like if I move out in April and he doesn't rent it to September, whatever his charges, I have to pay it. I said, no way. I'm sorry, I don't. He's like, oh, well, you'll just have to pay it. He goes, it's only like $30 a month though. And I said, I don't live there. I'm not paying for your water.
Oh. Yeah,
I'll argue with him. Huh?
So if you don't use it, you don't have to pay for it.
That's my whole thing. I didn't pay for the full shit in February. I laughed at him. I said, I'm not paying this. I said, dude, I didn't even have my first conversation with this guy wasn't until 2 weeks before I moved in this place when I signed the lease. But he wanted me to pay his bill for January and February when I didn't even know I was even moving in January and February. And he's like, oh, well, the last people skipped out on me. I said, I'm like, that's not my problem, dude.
That's right.
It ain't my problem. Like, I was like, well, hey, you got your damn security deposit. So how did you get screwed? They didn't even, he kept the security deposit. They didn't even ask for the $1,600 back, so he got $1,600 free money. So how is he getting screwed? That's what I told him. How are you getting screwed? So, but I don't. No, it was actually $1,200. Yeah, he raised it $400, and he wants to raise it $400 more. I'm like, no. Yeah, it was $1,200. He even told me, oh, they didn't pay the $1,200. He slipped up, and I was like, oh, okay, so you're charging me. He goes, oh, no. And then he's oh, no, I meant 16. I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, I know what you meant, dude. I know why they left, because he raised the rent, and I don't blame him. And that's why I'm going to move too. Shit on that. But I would have bought the house I was in. I had the option to buy it, but she wanted $250,000 for a house that was only worth $112,000. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. But then she's like,
it's almost midnight. I need to go take a shower and get in bed. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah. Hey, Van, take care, buddy.
Appreciate you,
I'll
Southern.
talk to y'all later. Yeah, have a good evening.
Well, have a good one.
Sleep tight.
I didn't even realize it was midnight.
Yeah, 5 minutes till.
Oh.
I'm gonna head out here too. I'm gonna go watch a movie. Give me a little snack to eat. And,
you're not doing a live. You're gonna do a live tomorrow night, I guess, dinner.
Yeah, tomorrow. They always do the coin thing. Try to do the coin thing.
Well, I mean, I'm free as of right now, but
That'll
like,
work.
I got a couple of interviews tomorrow. So, I mean, if somebody does hire me tomorrow and they want me, like when I was at Third Chief, when I got hired, they said, "Oh, you want to start today?" And I was like, "Nah, I didn't because I was moving. But if they want to train me, I might train. But we'll play it by ear."
All right.
So, but yeah, if you're heading out, I'll end my stream too.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Phil. I appreciate the link, bud. No, I'm
No
gonna head
problem.
out. I see Dave still probably working in his daughter's bathroom. So, all right. Good seeing everybody as always. Love, peace, and train horn crackling grease.
Train
Catch y'all
horn.
later. Aplita. Later.
See you later. Dave's in the background somewhere. I guess I can end the stream with him on there. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. I'll just take him off the screen. There you go. You're backstage, Dave, so I don't think I booted you or anything like that. But I'm going to end the stream. Unless you hide in the background. I don't know. But since it's almost midnight, so y'all have a good one. And I will see y'all on the next one. Who dat?